Welcome to the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney stream. How's it going, guys? What's up, Dan and Vince? Thank you guys for being here already. Everything else, sorry, this last bill, yeah. You like that, huh? I grew a full head of hair for you, Dan. I know that's how you like them. Objection! Alright, you guys ready for this? Huh? Are you ready for this? Are you? I hope you are. Oh man, I'm so excited. was the S supposed to be on there? I think it was. I don't think that was an accident. Damn. Alright, let's do it. Let's continue. So where we were last time, I'll give everybody a little rundown. Is we have okay, so the whole case, what happened was we, as far as from Phoenix's perspective, we were going back into our office and we found that our boss was dead. Basically, she had been beat with something, like some blunt object had hurt her, and her little sister was there, like crying and everything. So the cops burst in and they think it's her little sister killed her. So, but we know that's clearly not the case because we have evidence and all this stuff. I won't go into those details because you'll about to see that in the court case. And where we're at with that is we are now the defense attorney for her sister. So we're trying to prove that she didn't do it. In our attempt to do that, we have been going around following some leads. Oh, it was intended, big boy. Hello. Hey, what's up, Opal? How you doing, man? Oh, sorry, not man. I'm sorry. That's a general thing for me. What's up, Opal? I hope you're doing good. Anyway, so the last thing we were doing was we went and we found that there was this guy named Mr. White. His name is Red White, I believe, and he works for Blue Corp, so Red, White, Blue. So anyway, so this Mr. White is a person who's happened to ruin Maya's mother, who is the girl that we're defending. Her name is Maya, and Mia was her sister who died. Their mother was ruined by some guy named Mr. White, and so we've tracked that guy down. It looks like Mia was all over the case trying to prove that Mr. White had been doing all sorts of stuff here. And thank you for that phrasing. And so we tracked down Mr. White, and we've just now, the last thing we did was we convinced him, or we kind of like, I don't know, we kind of manipulated him in a way, to agree to come to court and to testify. So this is going to be the day 3 of the trial. We're actually getting Mr. White to testify. So this is probably going to be like the climax of this case, I assume, because hopefully we're going to nail this guy. We're going to throw the book at him. All right, so there's a little bit of a setup for you guys. Yeah, that lawyer life. Man, this hair is so warm, dude. All right, September 9th, District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. I got to get ready to talk a lot. Hold up. Got some emergency grapes here in case I get hungry. Got my Sprite for a little bit of sippage here. So yeah, thanks everybody for being here. Oh, thanks for the hideout. I'll take another sip. Hopefully I didn't miss anybody coming in saying hello. That one's for you, Dan. All right, here we go. September 9th, 9:52 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. Well, I guess this is it. Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today. Ah, Phoenix, look! Was it just me or was that yes really quiet? I appreciate that, Vince. I think I might need to turn that one up. The phrasing was a little quiet for me too. But maybe that's just my monitoring though. You guys let me know if that's too quiet. No, it's this guy. What was this guy's name? I don't remember. Oh, it's Edgeworth, that's what it was.
Prosecutor Edgeworth.
I received a call from the Chief Prosecutor's office yesterday. Huh? I was told that whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack this testimony. If I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me.
What? Does White have the judge in his pocket too?
So, you're saying I'm going to be guilty and I'm sorry? I'll do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything.
Why? Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this?
Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who's guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth, you've changed.
Phoenix, you know him?
Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix Wright.
Phoenix?
Well, court will be starting soon.
What? But wait! Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not...
I'll be defending myself.
What? Okay, let's do this.
Oh, I forgot. I think now I'm the defendant because we proved that she wasn't guilty. But now they think I was the only other person there, so I think now I forgot about that detail. Now I'm the one who's guilty and I'm defending myself. I forgot about that part. Because, yeah, we were in detention last time and everything. Yeah, the alerts are quiet today? Okay, let's see. Good to know it's not just me. Why are they quiet, though? Yeah, you know how it is, Dan. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to see if I can't boost them a little bit, if there's something in the short term I can do. Oh, I think that's what it was. I was just a dunce and I had something turned down. I think that was just my bad, just to be honest. Oh, weird. It tells me here that I have a follow. But I didn't hear that either. Did you guys see the follow notification? I'm sorry, Fragilities. How are you doing? I didn't even see that follow. Wow, I'm just fucking barreling through all this stuff. Sorry. Should have started watching from the start. All right, here we go. If you ever need anything, Dan, I can help you out. Just let me know. If there's a question you got, I will try my best to bring you up to speed. But basically, I walked in on my boss's dead body before the cops got there. And her sister was there too, and so her sister went to trial. And I proved that her sister didn't do it, but then we don't know who did it. So the only other person in the room was me at the time the body was found. So now it's been pegged on me, and I have to prove that I didn't do it. So does that make sense? Maybe that helps simplify it a little bit. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up for doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself. Understood. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call its witness.
That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. If anyone's going to raise an objection about this, suppose it's me.
What do you guys think? Should I raise an objection about that? I feel like probably I should, right? Gotta point out these things, or should I wait for some bigger thing? Question 1. Why is his beard so beautiful? How does he maintain that volume? The judge, are you talking about the judge's beard? Because it is a magnificent beard. I think it just comes with age and wisdom. And years at the Mage Academy. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and raise the objection. I think this is probably the right thing to go. Now, you want to let it go, Dan? So one thing about this too, and I guess I'll preface this a little bit because this has to do with what's happening right now. Mr. White is a very rich and powerful man. That's how he's gotten away with all of his murders and stuff, and his blackmail. And so he has the judge and the police in his pocket. That's why he was willing to testify, because he believes he's already got this whole thing bought. So Phoenix is noticing that the judge is not being as hard on the prosecution because Mr. White is a part of the prosecution or whatever. Does that make sense? So I think I'm gonna go ahead and raise the objection because I think it's not what they're doing is not right. I think the judge should say that. And usually the judge, if you point stuff out, he's like, oh, okay, yeah, you're right. Here we go. Mr. Edgeworth, you want an explanation to the court. An explanation, I think I butchered that. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Miss Maya Fay? Or Maya Fay, God, I always get them mixed up. Oof. I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time, I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that I would need. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor.
Great, he gets to show off and I get nowhere.
I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. Fuck you, Edgeworth. Edgeworth the Edgelord. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? Your name? Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do my locutions confuse? I've never seen that word before.
I am here, sneaking into the back door.
Hey, there's Stella. What's up, Stella? How you doing? What's up? Name.
These two are great together.
My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. I am the CEO, or used to be, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Did you know the victim, Miss Mia Fey? That would be negatory. No, I did not. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder? Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there? Well, to tell you what you... why tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. White. You may begin your testimony.
If I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing?
Ho ho ho! Everybody's entering the dungeon, huh? What's up? I'm late, and oh my god, cosplay a 10 out of 10. Thank you, Stella. I appreciate that. I'm glad you appreciate it. Stella gets a free pack. You want to be able to handle those tonight, Stella? Oh, and then Dan. He's the one that wants to enter the dungeon. All right. I like it. Let's do it. I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. Huh? Let him have it, Phoenix. All right, here we go. Witness testimony. Let's see. It's about 9 o'clock, I believe. I was quietly that's reading to you, some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam come from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, the spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She too was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. Then it was all over. Hey, Stella, I think our clue that we were so keen on last time is finally going to come into play. You good for Stream Loose Duty? Oh, hell yeah. Attorney at law, Domm. Like it. If things occurred as you testified, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant. Mr. Wright. All right, ready? Time to go into Dolus. Did somebody else do something? Thought I heard another. No, looks like we're good. All right, let's go see Dolus, guys. A little confused there for a second. Boop, boop, ba-doop.
Oh, greetings, everyone. Looks like I just have 2 of you today. All right, I got the cells all ready for you. All right, let's roll for Dan first. smelling quite nice today. That's about to end. Oh, son of a bitch, double or nothing. All right, Dan. Let's see if you can do this. I have a feeling you won't. All right, here we go. Ah, damn it. All right. Dan, get the fuck out of here. I don't want to see you ever again. All right, Stella. Still have a cell left for you. It has your name on it now. I actually put a plaque there. I don't know if you noticed that. Trying to spruce up the place. Domm gave me a little room to improve, if you know what I mean. Yet I win this time. All right, get out of here.
All right, can you handle that, Stella? I appreciate that. The additional accessory is perfect. Is it comfy as it could be? Those head bobs were quite vigorous. Yeah, it actually is pretty comfy. It's on its like most like biggest setting though, like because I have such a big noggin. So it's like I noticed that when I took all the clips completely off and took all of the like tightening things off, that it fits me like just right, I think. And it's not too bad. I feel like I could stylize it possibly, but for now I think it's all right. But if I take some time, I think I could do something pretty cool with it. Make some nice anime spikes or something like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think it works out. Oh, fuck, I missed the dungeon I was clipping. Oh, dude, you missed the dungeon. You got a double or nothing, dude. And you won. So you get 2 Streamloots packs for that, bud. Can't believe you missed it, man. I'm staying in the dungeon again. Yes, and cards are successfully distributed. Awesome. Sounds good. Yeah, I can't believe you missed it, Dan. Good going, dude. You clipping some stuff from your stream, dude? Is that what you're doing? Oh, I was clipping your head bobs. Oh, okay, that's what you click. Oh, right on, dude. I appreciate that. I got a channel Discord. If you could pop it in there, I'd love to see the clip in there. All right, let's see here. Very well, defendant. Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. All right, so what do you guys think? I'm thinking it's when you said that I gave chase. Because it doesn't line up with What's-Her-Face's testimony, but I don't think that's necessarily it. It's probably going to be like the eye line maybe or something like that, because how could he see anything more than her falling in front of the window, right? So let's see, it was about 9 o'clock, I believe. I was quietly perusifying, or that is reading, blah, blah, blah. Heard a bedlam come from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, spiky-haired man attacking the woman with long hair. He used to say that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. To verify, I'm doing 3 cards to 1 pack. That's what you had done in the past, and I'm trying to mimic. Yep, there you go. Yeah, I just tried to do the maximum cards per pack, so you got it. You give me 12 packs that you sell. Hey, I wouldn't even know, so she totally could. Though I called Miss May over at 1, she too was very surprised, of course. Victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Let me see if there's something I can present for that. Let's see. 4 plans. Oh, we do have May's testimony. The victim dodged an attack and then ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. Oh, so she did say that in her testimony. I didn't remember that. Okay, so maybe I'm just wrong there. I don't know. I might have to press him on some stuff. Let's see. I need to get my controller out. Apparently, I do not like the keyboard controls. I forgot that I was using a controller last time. What's that, guy? There we go. Is that gonna... Oh, there we go. Nope, you gotta earn them with the Dolus way. Oh, yeah. I mean, you can get your free pack for the stream, Dan, if you want. Everybody gets 1 of those. There's another channel point item for that if you'd like. You want more packs. I know you just want to spend more time with Dolus, though. All right, let's see. Needless to say, that man was none other than you. Gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction, and then it was all over.
Did Edgeworth prep this guy, too? I wonder. Anyways, I'd better find a weakness in there.
All right, let's press him on something. I think I'll press him on the thing that I was thinking with the whole giving chase thing. Let's have him describe that a little bit more. All right, I was gonna press here and apply pressure. Hold it! How do I get the link to the packs to activate that is? Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, no, got you right there. I'm thinking of adding more aliases to it, like add maybe just cards, exclamation point cards could maybe work as well. I just want things to be easier to remember, you know? Let's see. Oh, what do we got? Oh, noir mode. Look, my hair just goes like almost completely black. If I take it out of the light, it's just darkness. I see. Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course. Comprende, I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I am always abso-positively perfect. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail. Okay, she says he ran to the left. Is that different than what May had said? Is it the direction or something? Yeah, because she said then ran to the right, and he says victim ran to the left, so... You look like Gomez Adams. Oh, you have an Adams family? Didn't she go to the right? Yeah, exactly, Stella. Exactly. Thought it would fit the vibe. Yeah, I could see that. Wait, right there! Mr. White, you've dug your own grave. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left, but that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right. Huh? Oh, ho, ho, ho. It is simple. You have misheard her. What the hell was that? I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here, and the victim here. If the victim ran to the left, as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? Very strange. I did see her run to the left. I did.
Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one.
True.
Maybe he really did see the victim run left? So he did witness the killing? Wait a second.
Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor.
Miss May says right, and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court? Mr. Wright is right, Miss May is right, both are right? What? Miss May would be right? Because she said that she ran to the right, which would have been towards the door. Or would she have ran to the left? Oh no, Mr. White's right because he was facing he was on the other side of her. Both are right. Yeah, you guys are right. I came to it at the same time as I saw those messages. Both are right because he's on the other side. It's one of those trick question things, right? Both witnesses are telling the truth.
For once.
Ha! I doubt it. Rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There is one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean? He is not viewing the crime from the hotel. If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Fay & Co., of course. More specifically, he was standing here.
Time to show the court where Mr. White was standing.
Where's the clue?
This is where he was. Look. When the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point, to him it would appear that she ran to the left. Please, this is no time for jokes in ill taste. That is where the killer was standing. Exactly, Edgeworth. Order. I will have order. Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting?
Rapscallion?
The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched.
Ho, 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 ho. You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing? The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this, I apologize. Your Honor, might I be able to testify once more?
Very well. Let's hear your revised testimony.
Good luck. You can't fix a broken testimony, buddy.
Alright, here we go.
Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left. And then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer?
I mean, he's kind of got it out of order now, right? Because it was supposed to be that... Wait. Like, him saying that May only saw the second one? Wait, wasn't she only hit once, though? Right, don't we know that she was only hit once? We'll look at it.
That does seem to make sense. Will you be cross-examining the witness testimony?
Of course we will be.
You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor.
This game is wicked, right, Dan? It's awesome. Alright, she was correct as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left. And then you hit her savagely, that's what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, you ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. Let me check her autopsy. Did it say she only got hit once in the autopsy? Died from a blow by a blunt object, may have lived for a few minutes after being hit. I don't think that definitely says it was only one time, I guess. Usually don't they say like multiple blows? Victim dodged an attack and then ran to the right, but was caught and struck. Maybe it's the floor plate this time. Yeah, seems open, not specific, exactly. See, because, like, if she ran to the left and then was struck, he wouldn't be able to see the strike, right? Does that have anything to do with it, you think? Is it the floor plane this time? Because I feel like the eye line's going to come into play. Maybe this is it. I don't know. Let's keep looking. Maybe we can always press him. We can always press him on something. Let's go back to the testimony and take a look. Think it's the autopsy? You think it is like saying only one strike? Is that kind of where you're at, Nightwolf, or is there some other clue there you're thinking? Chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Should I press on the hit her twice thing? Let's try that. Get a little bit more information out of this hitting her twice business. Hold it! A blow could be one or many, right? Because she just died from a blow. It doesn't mean that there wasn't one before it, right? That's kind of what you're getting at. So, were you watching both times? I suppose I was. And please excuse me for not testifying this sooner.
What do you think, Phoenix? I think we've got him right where we want him. He slipped. Let him laugh for now. I'll soon wipe that smile off his face.
Okay. Yeah, bullshit, Dan, exactly. I know bullshit when I smell it. I've been in Dolus's dungeon. And then you hit her savagely, that's what I saw. Well, let's press on this one. Nope. I didn't hit anyone. Now, Mr. Wright, there's no point hiding things from this court. I'm not hiding anything. The prosecution requests that the defense refrain from interrupting the testimony. Mr. Wright, you have been warned.
Why is he mad at me?
Yeah, that was not a good one to, to press on, apparently. Next to the last of her strength, she ran to the right. He chased her and delivered the final blow. I think I want to press on this, maybe? Did I press this already? That's what Miss May saw? I mean, I guess you could be more descriptive, perhaps? Let's try that. Pressing here. So each of you saw different parts? Absolutely. That's right, of course.
Where did he pick up that annoying phrase?
Anyway, moving along. What do you think, Phoenix? This is the whole end of it. Okay, you gotta remember where you want him. He slipped. Then you hit her savagely. That's what I saw. Okay, but you guys think it's the autopsy and not maybe him not being able to see the hit? Because if she ran left. And she first ran left. You assaulted the girl, she first ran left, and then you hit her savagely. How would he have seen that? If she ran left, right? Because of the floor plan? Are you sure it's not the floor plan? Because if we go to the floor plan, if she ran left, he would have been able to see that. Line of sight, right? Because that's what this floor plan is trying to say, is that's the only area they could see. So there's no way he could have seen the first strike on the left side. Because she's behind the wall, she's not even in the window. And then she apparently moved right, and then she maybe moved into the window's line of sight. Then they could have seen that strike, I guess? Because she did die in front of the window. And the only way he would have seen her get hit there is if he's the one that struck her, right? I think maybe that's what we're going for. That's what I saw. Okay, I'm gonna try it. Here we go. Present. Objection! This evidence clearly reveals a contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. How exactly are the evidence and the statement just now related? Oh no, I got a red thing up there. They aren't. They are they? How are they not related? How are they not related? Not at all. Fuck you, Judge. Mr. Wright, please think the facts over before making accusations. Son of a bitch.
I don't think that won me any points with the judge.
All right, so maybe you guys are right. Maybe it's the autopsy thing then. Okay, so let's go with the two. That's gotta be the only other thing, right? Next, with the last of her strength, you ran to the right, you chased her and delivered the final blow. That's what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. I guess maybe they wouldn't have this whole phrase here. It's almost weird that he say, you see, you hit her twice. Almost, maybe. Okay, let's see. Present. Died from a blow by a blunt object. May have lived for a few minutes after. Yeah, let's try it. Present! Objection! Mr. White, the victim died from a single blow. Okay, I wish it was a little bit more specific. It felt like a gamble. Huh? What do you have to say to that?
Now's my chance to hit him where it counts.
Mr. White, wasn't it you who told the court you were abso-absolutely perfect? I will refrain from using this phrase from now on. Perfect. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quite. The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically request that there be no break, Your Honor. Yeah, we want justice. Don't let him get away.
Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony.
The crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this now, White.
Mr. White? Oh, okay.
This game is so cool. I'm genuinely on the edge of my seat. Hell yeah, I mean, for reasons I'm talking about. Hopefully all the voices are just adding to that, just adding levels on top of that. Yeah, totally not clear in the autopsy. Right, it's not perfectly clear. I think that's why it's not obvious. But maybe that's part of, the challenge of the game, obviously. It's got to be a bit of a puzzle. We figured it out.
Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall.
When I heard that thing fall, he's slipping up all over the place, huh?
Then, the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door. Then you did her with a single blow. Thwap.
Oh, he's nervous now.
That thwap indeed. Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it's hurting.
It's because you're guilty. Deal with it. This is almost over. Which is making it even better. Hell yeah. I'm glad. It's a lot of fun for sure. It makes it better for me too. I feel like it would be way boring if I was just sitting here like, well, see, I looked out the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then the next moment I saw Miss Mia. Well, what if that's how I played all my games? just like that. That'd be so silly. All right, then the next moment I saw Miss Mia run to the left. Killer, you attacked her, but she dodged. I feel like the thing fall is kind of weird. Is there something weird about that? I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. I guess that's like the lamp, right? Because the broken lamp. Okay, that's probably not that suspicious. Just weirdly worded. Saw Miss Mia run to the left. Killer, you attacked her, but she dodged. She turned and ran for the door. Then you did her in with a single blow for whap.
Phoenix! He's getting a lot less talkative. He's probably afraid I'll catch him on something. But it won't be easy.
We gotta press him then. Let's press him on this. That thing fall. What was that thing? The thing is he talking about? I think he's talking about, wait, unsub Dan? What are you talking about? I think he's talking about the lamp. So I think that's why we should press him on it, right? Maybe that's what you're getting at there, Nightwolf. You heard that thing fall. What exactly was that thing? Huh? Oh, that, the glass light stand.
Right, the one that had fallen over at the scene. Phoenix, doesn't something about that strike you as odd?
Yes, very odd, because he shouldn't have been able to see it. Why would he ever have known what it was? This is when the eyeline finally comes in. Oh, unsub if I did mono vocals. Gotcha, Dan. Gotcha. Sorry. Yeah. Gotcha. I totally get that. Exactly.
Yeah, that is odd. I'll press further.
Mr. White. Huh? What? You're saying you saw the glass light stand?
Yes?
Then change your testimony to reflect that.
Sorry, my bad. The witness will revise his testimony. Oh, okay, of course. A light stand was lying on the floor when I looked.
And how would he see that? Because it was laying on the floor beyond the window. The inner monologue voice is top tier, man. Hell yeah, dude. I'm glad that it's reading accurately for you guys. It's one of my favorite touches to this one. This game was so perfect to have that for. Yeah, got him. Okay, so this has got to be present. You can tell that I just really want to use the floor plans, right? Because there's no way he'd be able to see that. And especially since he said that he saw a light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. Ooh, sorry, burped a little bit. And objection! Mr. White, it was impossible for you to have seen the glass stand.
What?
Look at this.
These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes?
Correct, Your Honor. Now, look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you would be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White, what do you have to say to that?
Ridiculously. What was that? What did you try to say?
Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There is no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fey Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place.
Yeah, catch him slipping. Hell yeah.
Mr. White?
Mr. White? You did it, didn't you?
Mr. Your Honor, Miss Mia.
Looks like we're about to get our verdict.
That's far enough, Phoenix Wright.
Always playing with the boss battle.
What? Eric, I forgot about Edgeworth.
Mr. White. I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now,
What?
I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap.
The wiretap?
Yeah, the wiretap that May was using or whatever.
Miss May, Miss April May, sentenced him to death.
Oh yeah, what's up, Grabber? Sorry, I read your comment, but I did not say hello. What's up, dude? I'm so glad that you're here. Hopefully you're enjoying it.
Order, order! Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain.
I really don't like the way this is headed.
As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blueport. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fay. What does that have to do?
Your Honor, the question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office and by who? No, you wouldn't.
Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Fay's office. Am I correct?
Oh, he's gonna snap right back at me.
Correct! You are most correct, Miles.
Give me a break.
Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Fay & Co. law offices. That is when I saw the accursed light stand. You son of a bitch.
Hey, you boys been curious about Ace Attorney? I know, man. I feel like we wanted to play it when we were younger. We never got a chance to. So here I am now.
Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court that all this means, Mr. Edgeworth.
I'm actually glad that I waited, to be honest, because this is great. I like playing it this way.
Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand. At the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. I see. However, it is in fact that Mr. White had been in that office well before the murder took place. When he went to place the wiretap, he could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the basis conjecture it is. Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping.
Oh, time for the boss fight. Ahem, leave it to me.
I feel faint.
Yeah, thanks, Stella, for welcoming me in. Hell yeah.
It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered Fay & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand.
Oh man, that's the whole testimony?
So you saw the light stand before the night of the incident. And this is how you were able to identify that had fallen over. By the sound?
Correct, that is right.
I see. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine.
What am I supposed to do now?
Good luck, Phoenix.
Cross-examination.
Okay, let's see. We gotta probably press him on something first, I'm gonna assume. Beginning of September, the week before the murder. How about I press him on he had entered? He's very vague about that. Let's try pressing him on this.
Hold it! Was it really you that went into the office? Or was it Miss May?
Unidentified fingerprints several days old were found in the Fay Co. law offices. Those are obviously Mr. White's.
And if I know Edgeworth, he's already run a check on those prints.
Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to the Fay Co. law offices.
Okay. And so to place the wiretap. Beginning of September, the week before the murder. Let's press him on that, I guess? Just get some more details on everything, huh? Didn't he say the night before, but then stated it was a week before? Oh, did he? It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. Did he do it all in here? Or was it his other testimony? Of course, I placed the wiretap. That was when I saw this glass light stand. Let me look at what we have. Dodged and attacked, then ran to the right, was struck. I don't think we have anything here. We're gonna have to do pressing, I think. I think the judge said the night before. Okay. Thank you. Nice to chat with everyone. Yeah, dude. I'd love to have you get to know everybody in the community. We got a great community here. We are. I'm a bind, or we're in a bind here, boy. That's what you meant to say. Okay, gotcha. I think the judge said that the night before. Okay, but I can't use what the judge said for any of this. Did I press that already? I don't think I had pressed it. Let's press the this then. Okay, so that's maybe what you guys are saying. We should press this. Hold it. Damn phone, yeah. See, I deciphered it. Not sure if that helps. Hey, every little bit helps, Dan. I'm just glad that you guys actually want to be involved. I think that's great. Just the fact that anybody is saying anything means that you guys are, like, enjoying paying attention, I think.
Do you have proof?
No, man, that was not a good one.
Miss April May knew the details of Miss Fay's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder.
Right.
Damn it. Place the wiretap. I guess I'll press him on this. We haven't pressed him on this yet. Let's keep pressing. Hey, keep pressing him. He has to crack, right? Yeah, at some point. You gotta give us a gap.
Why did you tap Mia's phone?
Maybe that's the good question here.
This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor.
Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality.
Okay. And then press.
Hold it! Why did you notice something as innocuous as a light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beautacious thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all.
Damn it! There's nothing there for me to press him on. Well, maybe he's rattled enough that I can bluff something out of him.
So I can bluff something out of him? What the fuck does that mean, dude? That sounds like a new mechanic. I think you need to your house. It has a crack in it. Are you trying to do dad jokes at him now, Dan? Is that what that was? Am I correct that Grab 18 is a certain awesome older brother? Yes, he is. You're absolutely correct. And I believe Moonbreeze is your wife, right, Grabnar? I believe that's her username. Either that or I was totally wrong. But I'm pretty sure it's Moonbreeze. So yeah, everybody welcome in. Welcome both of them in with a welcoming arms. All right, let's see. So we got to bluff something. To the Faker Law offices.
Uh-oh, don't tell me I've run out of ammo!
Comrade.
Oh yeah, there you go. I haven't seen that one in a while. Thanks for using that, Nightwolf. I'm gonna have to make some new ones for this game. I think a couple of those storytime character ones. It's been a long time since I've actually done that, so I definitely should get on that. Nightwolf rubs off on you. Yeah, right, exactly. No, I'm correct. Okay, cool. I'm glad to know that I'm not just making some wild assumption. I was like, I'm pretty sure she uses that as her username for a lot of things. So, all right, that's good to know. Glad to know that she's here too. All right, tisk tisk. I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. The time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. Adieu.
No more. I can't take this anymore.
Mr. Wright, are you giving up? Yes, Your Honor. Phoenix. Who said Phoenix? Huh? Phoenix, over here.
I know that voice. Mia?
Never give up, Phoenix. Huh? Mia? What happened? Did he faint or something? Where am I? The waiting lobby? What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. Ah, you're finally awake. Ah! What the fuck? Why do we keep seeing Mia? What the fuck? Yeah, extra welcomes to you both. Yeah, we have such a great time here, and it's become a tight community. Domm has made this stream experience interactive. I definitely try. I definitely have fun when you guys interact with me, too. Yeah, there's those new emotes, Vince. Hell yeah, dude. Those ones I was telling you about earlier. Plus the hair, Stella. We are all here for the hair. Oh, yeah, the hair. Look at that. Look at it go. What's the difference between a lawyer and a sea slug? Oh, God, I have a feeling you're going to tell me, Nightwolf. Here it comes. Hey, Phoenix. Dak? That's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. Maya's all grown up, huh? You're... Maya? Didn't you know the Fae women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. So, Maya's channeling you, Mia? That's right. I'm Maya, but I'm also Mia. What the fuck, dude? This thing just got real, dude. Alright, let me read the whole thing. What's the difference between a lawyer and a sea slug? One is a bottom-sucking, disgusting slime, and the other lives in the ocean. There you go, that's great. Hell yes, I love your wigs, bro. Thanks, man. Trying to get more and more. They're actually surprisingly cheap, so I'm gonna try to maybe even get like nicer ones so they're a little more comfortable. But this one's surprisingly comfortable, dude. I just maybe need to do a little bit of styling to it to get, you know, a little bit more flair out of it, because there's some potential here, dude. This is originally a Wreck-It Ralph wig. I'll pull the curtain back on that. So it's supposed to be spiked up like Wreck-It Ralph. That's why he's got these gnarly sideburns, dude.
Already feeling the community love. It's great watching Domm play. Hell yeah, dude. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. I got a hair all up in my ear. Hold up. There we go.
Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't either. That's what I came here to tell you. But... We don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. You've already won. Huh? You have that receipt in the court record, right?
Ah, here's a Deus Ex Machina, as they call it. And Mia gave it to us from the very beginning. Oh, I love you, Mia. Maya's clothes are a little tight fitting on Mia. Yeah, I know, I hear it. It's so funny that they gave her Mia's body too, and her curves, we'll say. She's just a young girl. She's just a girl. All right, hold up. I'm a little bit warm, so I'm gonna roll up the sleeves. We're getting serious up in this courtroom. And I mean real serious. Oh, baby, those elbows. Ooh, showing some skin, Dan. I know that's what you come for, the skin show. Oh, that's awesome. Definitely worked the wig collection. Yeah, right? I would have never have known it was Ralph's, right? That's the funny thing about it is, like, online, you really can't just find generic wigs on Amazon. I mean, I'm sure you can other places, but on Amazon, it's like all characters from animes or kids shows or whatever. So you kind of just gotta find something that works, I guess. So since this one was spiky towards the back, I was like, well, that's close enough to Phoenix's hair. So let me get the old comb out here. There we go. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Oh yeah, hell yeah. I'm barely gripping the air of that thing. 1,000 bits for some ankle, baby. Man, get my ankle up towards the camera. I don't know if it's worth 1,000 bits. I can't do high kicks that high. Let me see. There's a little ankle for you, Dan. Not the sexiest context, but there you go.
Oh yeah, the one that you wrote Maya on? Phoenix. Wright wrote that, not me. So what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. The front?
Nope. Wrong page.
It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. 1,000? Wow, big spender. Item, glass light stand. Date of purchase, September 4th. Oh my god. September 4th! That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Whoa! Now, what did Mr. White say in his testimony?
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Thanks for clipping that, Niall. It was the beginning. Oh, it was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. Oh, we nailed him here.
He said he saw the stand the week before the murder. There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent. Now you just have to prove it. Right. Receipt updated in the court record.
Oh, hell yeah. What a freaking clutch piece of evidence. September 9th, 1:16 p.m. District Court, courtroom number 1. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is the defendant, rather, are you all right, Mr. Wright?
Yes, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now.
Then, let's start where we left off. Your Honor, there's nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of the cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Phoenix Wright. When they have White and Wright all around, dude, it's screwing with me.
Your Honor, please give me one more chance. I promise you, this is the last time I'll ask you.
But, as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter?
I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance.
Very well. You may begin your cross-examination.
Judge, what? This is your court, dude. You're just letting everybody else run your fucking court, man.
Jack, what do you think we should do? Okay, let's do that.
It's like, come on, man.
Oh, was it?
Was it the beginning of September? Was it a fucking week before the murder?
I think not.
Shit. Look closely at this.
Oh, play with shades on? Okay, you got it. So you should do with my matrix shades. They're a little dusty, so let me wipe them off real quick. I think these will go better with the outfit. Don't I have? Hold up. Oh, still a little bit on there. I'll just use my shirt. Good enough? All right, here we go.
Switching glasses.
Oh, where's my glasses? I can't see.
I should make fun of people with glasses.
You gotta step the cool factor up. Oh, yeah. Because we're gonna finish him. This.
See the word Maya written in blood?
You're grasping.
I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt.
The other side?
Your Honor. Would you tell the court what is written on the other side of the receipt?
Well, a glass light stand. And the date of purchase. Why, that's the day before the murder.
Oh, you see those faces? Hell yeah. Oh, Enemy Arnold. Your clothes, give them to me.
You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Fay & Co. law offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you?
No, it's impossible. What kind of fucking word is that?
No, he's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances.
Very well. Then, that is all for the trial of...
Objection!
Uh-oh. You're not gonna have another one, Edgeworth, you edgelord.
Not so fast, Phoenix Wright.
Eh? What? No way he can worm his way out of this one! Oh wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth.
There is a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent.
Huh?
Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter.
Another inquiry? This isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad.
Object, wait and see what happens. If I object, is that gonna look like I'm like extra guilty or something? Because obviously I have some sort of bias because I'm the one who's on the chopping block here. Wait and see what happens though. I don't want Edgeworth to get to like parade around when this is, I mean, I've clearly made the case. I guess I didn't prove my innocence as much as I proved that his testimony was false, right? I mean, we can pretty much, but I guess we can't prove that he was there, I guess, right? It's just that his testimony is so false that it doesn't prove that he's not there. I'm gonna object. Let's go for it.
Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There is no need to prolong this trial any further.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth?
Don't ask Edgeworth, dude. You're the judge, dude. If anything is going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence.
I see. Objection denied.
Damn it. What?
The completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow.
No! There's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now. Edgeworth is sure to come up with, or just make up something. And after Miss Mia showed up to help me and all.
You're Mr. Honor. May I go home? Of course. Thank you for your time.
Ah!
The witness will stay.
Mia?
Phoenix. Read this note out loud. Mia? What's this? Coming in with another clutch move, dude. Mia's memo, a list of people's names in Mia's handwriting. Memo received from Mia. Why are you just holding Evans out on me, Mia? What the fuck? What the hell? Your Honor, if I may.
You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright.
You bet I am. My life is riding on this one.
I have something I would like to read to, or
I have something I would like to read to the court. My bad. I thought it was the judge because he was the one on the screen. Mia's memo.
present.
Take that. The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened.
Stop! Desist! Halt! Please, stop! Make him stop! How did you get that list?
Mr. White, admit your guilt, right here, right now. Or else this list will be released to the press. Oh, I missed Dan's message there. Right, got alert, guys. Defo watching the VOD on this one, man. Hell yeah, dude. Brilliant game. Nighttime. Have a wicked stream. Night chat. Good night, Dan. Thank you for that shout out for Dan there, Nightwolf. I really appreciate that. Yeah, if anybody hasn't checked out Dan yet, he's almost to affiliate. He's got a great channel. Besides, definitely go check him out, guys. Go give him a follow and hang out with him when he goes live because he's a great guy to hang out with. And I'll be there. That helps all. Stella's usually there. Nightwolf's there a lot. So come hang out. Case closed, Your Honor. Man, Mia's going full out on this one.
Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor.
You've done it again. That's quite a spirited defense.
Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that.
If only he knew how spirited it was.
Well, this court finds the defense, rather, the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty.
Woo!
There you go. A little bit of extra flair there. That is all. The court is adjourned. The court is adjourned, not the Kurt. That's not a thing.
I was only there to torture me. Hey, he does do that. Cheers for the shout out, man. Oh, of course, dude. You have a good night, man. We'll see you on the VOD, buddy. September 9th, 2:24 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 1. Well, all of a sudden I can speak. Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again, but congratulations. You're lucky I was born a Fae. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live.
As long as you live?
My time here's running out. Huh? Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here that long. What? No! There's still so much to say! Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again. Chief?
I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix? Can you come to the office tonight? Say, 9 o'clock? The office? I'll see you later. Chief, Mia!
Whispers from the shadows. Fuck you, Nightwolf. September 9th, 9:02 p.m. Faye & Co. Law offices. A couple minutes late.
Being here, it's hard not to think about that night. You came! Mia. I was kind of worried you might not. Huh? Of course I came. Well then. I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? Mia? What? You should see your face! Mia! What are you talking about? It's me, Mia! Maya? What? Did I look like my sister? Look like you were her. I might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you? Maya, why are you here? Because of this. See? Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. Take care of, huh? She means the office, this office. Someone has to help with the new Wright & Co. law offices, right? And who better but me? Maya Faye, reporting for duty. Wait, no, on second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick, Maya here, ready to get down to business. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. Mia said that's what your friend Larry calls you. Nick? You know what that means? We're partners. You know, when I think about it, it is Maya's fault I'm here now. But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright & Co. Law Office. Wright & Co. Law Offices. It's got a good ring to it. Yeah. Thanks, Maya.
Oh, look at that. How cute.
Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here, watching. Right! Okay, Nick, let's do it. Huh? Do what? Burgers, dummy! Burgers! There's a great burger joint just down the street. Come on! Time's a-wasting. Oh, okay. Wait up.
The end of that story. Some dad mans. We have a beautiful bromance, dad mans. Hell yeah. A brand new episode has been added. Episode 3. Turnabout Samurai. Is there going to be like some sort of robot involved here? What the fuck? Robo Samurai dudes? I think this is going to be a good one. You guys ready to start the next episode? How far are we in the stream yet? Only like an hour or something like that? Oh, I think I'm done with my glasses by now. How far are we? Oh yeah, we're only an hour. Sweet. We can get a pretty good amount of this next one done. Maybe even the whole thing. Let's see. Save your progress? Of course. Oh yeah, do it. Right, I'm sleeping. Night. Yeah, go to sleep, Dan, unless you want to jump in the dungeon, because the dungeon just opened. But first, Niall says, fuck. All right, for the next 2 minutes, exclamation point dungeon to enter the dungeon. Everyone who wishes to do so. Ooh, just got the chills for a second there. Maybe I should eat a couple grapes while we're in between sessions here. Make sure I don't get too hungry. Guys, freaking a lot of people in dungeon. Hell yeah. Sure, Dolus will be excited. When as excited as he can get. All right, so Turnabout Samurai. Here we go. Filming in the sky cries for your blood. I was gonna actually voice act that. I'm sorry. I didn't think it was just gonna go without me like that. My bad. I wasn't ready for it. Was that a? Oh, played a hidden gif. Oh, nice. There you go. Man, I'm totally missing these voice lines. My bad. Forgot you're serving your shit before bed.
We'll see you in hell. Whoa! Grah! The warrior swords gleam and strike in the moonlight. One has fallen, but who? Only the moon knows. Don't miss next week's exciting episode. The Dark Messenger returns.
October 14th, 5:31 p.m. Wright & Co. law offices.
That rocked! See you in hell, evil magistrate.
Whoa, stop waving that broom around.
Oh, Nick, I didn't know you were here.
Of course I'm here. What was that surreal show you were watching? I forgot my glasses. I was like, something doesn't feel right. Alright, you guys ready for your service of shit? Oh, what else we get? Oh, nice. Appreciate that. Thank you guys for using your cards there. I'm excited. You excited for the dungeon? Well, here we go. See you guys in a bit.
Oh, are we back now or something? What the fuck? Alright, got 3 of you in here, looks like. Starting with Dan. Alright, Dan, I understand that you're about to go to bed, so here you go. Here comes the airplane. Open wide, Dan. Almost a double or nothing again. But it's to yourself for you, Dan. Okay, Nightwolf, we'll get you in here as well, don't worry. I got another cell for you as well. Alright, Stella's up next. And then... Oh, I'm on a roll. That was almost another double or nothing, but luckily I got the 18. Alright, Stella, back to your cell. Opal, and then we'll do Nightwolf. Alright, Opal. Let's see if you can leave the dungeon once you've entered. And roll. Ooh, is that a 16 for me? Oh, I will be honest, it's right on the edge. It's the 6, though. It is the 6. Alright. Opal wins this time. Congratulations or something, I don't know. Alright. Now, Nightwolf. Here we go, Nightwolf. You were the one that opened the door. The one who entered on his own. And there we go. Ha ha ha! And I win again. Get back to your cell, Nightwolf. Alright, it's getting crowded in here. Everybody just get the fuck out. Getting a little claustrophobic.
Alright, welcome back, guys. Is Stella, you still around to do the cards, or do you want me to handle that? You let me know. Yeah, Dola's on fire. I wish he was. I wish he was literally on fire, don't you? Yeah, sorry about it not getting your name on the list right now. Well, I don't know why that happened. Maybe you were just too quick on the draw. Just get it over and done with Dola's brick. Yeah, you know, he likes to taunt you a little bit, you know, takes his time. Nah, he is so honest. Hell yeah, he's an honest man. He may be, you know, a little rough around the edges, but he's an honest guy. Almost back, Santa. Hell yeah, thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, what was that surreal show you were watching?
What? Nick, you mean you don't know the Steel Samurai?
Steel Samurai.
He's only the most popular TV hero for young people.
Young? Like, how young?
10 years old? Then what the heck are you doing getting excited, all excited? Hey, I'm only 17. That's 17, see? I'm a teen. Not like you, Nick. Hey, don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself. Then watch it with me. He's really cool, and it's really popular. When they asked grade school kids what they wanted to see, Steel Samurai was #1. I really worry about kids these days. Gramps. Well, the Steel Samurai's over. I guess it's time to close up the office. I guess. Wish we had some clients. A month has passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time, but no one paid any attention to the Wright & Co. law offices. How am I going to pay the rent this month? It'll be okay. I'm sure some big client is just around the corner.
He covers me in shit every night, Tom. I literally ran out of spare socks. Oh no. Do I need to leave a pack of socks with Dole so you can have fresh socks down there? Yeah, there's nothing against having fresh socks with your shit, alright?
Or humph. Oh, rumph.
October 16th, 8:14 a.m. Phoenix Wright's bedroom. Oh, what's happening here at this time?
Hello? This is Phoenix. Nick! Maya? What? It's still early. It's Steel Samurai! The Steel Samurai got arrested! Huh? You mean the guy on that show? Yes! They're saying that the Steel Samurai killed a villain!
Isn't that what he's supposed to do?
Yeah, on TV!
Yeah, on TV.
No, I mean he actually did it! In real life! He skewered a villain with a samurai spear!
I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about.
Just come to the office, quick! Please, Nick!
October 16th, 9:22 a.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. It's like what's at the top of the script. Interior, room, day. I'm building furniture in the dungeon. Hey, yo, shit furniture. You just pile it up high enough, you can just sit right on there, and it's nice and squishy, you know? It's got a lot of give to it. And then Dulce just keeps giving it to you. Let's see, inner voice.
Maya's here, watching television.
Now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers plays the lead role in the popular kids show The Steel Samurai, Warrior of Neo Old Tokyo. He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer, who plays the villain known as Evil Magistrate. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. The samurai spear was also found stuck through the body. Police believe this was a murder weapon and are investigating further. Oh, she's so sad.
This has to be a joke. No, no, no! It's a nightmare! The Steel Samurai is over! The world is over!
Get a call!
Yes? Wright & Co. Law Offices. What? Nick! It's the Steel Samurai! What? Yes, yes, of course. We'll be right there. Let's go, Nick. Go where? They have Steel Samurai down in detention. So what? So I've decided this will be our first case.
Oh, okay. Let's talk to her about it. What to do?
Well, what should we do? What should we do? How can you just sit there like that? We have to get down to the detention center and meet the Steel Samurai.
Does she want to investigate this case, or does she... Does she want to investigate this case, or just do some sightseeing, I wonder? My money's on sightseeing.
Any ideas?
We don't have enough information to make a case yet. Just admit it. You don't have a clue what happened. No, we just don't have enough information.
Okay. I don't have anything to present, right? Why do I always have my attorney's badge? Just in case. Check out my badge, though. I'm an attorney. Can't tell me I'm not. I got a badge. Let's move. Let's move. October 16th, detention center. Visitor's room. No, is that him? Dude's got hair like me.
What's wrong, Maya? It's him, in the flesh. Is that guy really him? What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him. Will Powers, our client. That's him. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but he definitely did it. Murder. At least once, maybe twice. Whoa, whoa, whoa! What are you saying? Yes?
Something wrong?
No, no.
This is getting off to a great start. I know, you're disappointed, aren't you?
Disappointed? Oh, no. Oh, no.
No, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got the part of the Steel Samurai with that mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know. I didn't want to wreck their dreams.
Oh.
I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. I wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now. Whoa!
Nick! What? He's a good guy. I mean, he's good. Yeah? He didn't do it.
She's real flip-floppy on this guy. He's got like a little pipe on his little like pocket part. I think that's kind of interesting. Little pipe shape. Logan, like from X-Men, right? Is that what you mean? Like Wolverine, right? I guess that would be who. Is that his name, Logan? That's what they named the movie, right? Am I just talking about my ass here? All right, let's talk to him. What happened?
Maybe you could start by telling us what happened.
Yes, of course. It seems like it was only yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. The cast had come down to Global Stations for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at 10 o'clock that morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 in the afternoon. But when 5 came around and the staff gathered at the studio, the evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set.
Oh, damn, dude. There's no blood. They sucked the blood out of his body.
They took off his mask and discovered that it was Jackhammer, dead. He had been expertly skewered with a samurai spear.
Samurai spear?
Yes, it's a long spear that the Steel Samurai uses as a weapon.
Okay, tell me about the Steel Samurai. Yeah, it's exactly like a cartoonist, preppy version. Yeah, with the pip jacket. Yeah, exactly that. That jacket's definitely giving him a little bit of a prep vibe for sure. I feel that.
Maybe you could explain to me just what the Steel Samurai is. Nick, how could you say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with the world.
Hey, who's new to this?
No, it's all right, really. The Steel Samurai is a lead character in the popular kids show. He walks the streets of Neo-Old Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate. Although, I guess he did defeat him this time.
I see. Neo-Old Tokyo? Who comes up with these names? Now, where were you on the day of the murder?
Well, that morning I came to the studios at 9. We worked through some action scenes until noon. Rehearsal was to begin at 5 o'clock, and I was a little tired. So after lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was after 5. I was late for the rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here.
So he was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder? Some action hero.
What will the kids think?
I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder.
Right, Global Studios. I'll draw you a map.
Wow, Nick, let's go! I'm willing to bet $10 she asked for autographs.
Okay, studio, main gate. Here we go. This is a pretty interesting case here. I think it's kind of cool. It's nice to have finally get to a case that has nothing to do with like anybody that the main character knows, that Phoenix knows, you know? Like this is just a guy who I guess could be guilty, but we gotta, you know, and he looks pretty guilty, but we gotta make sure that we can prove that he's innocent. I think it's gonna be cool. Here we go. October 16th, Global Studios, main gate.
Wow, so this is where they make the Steel Samurai show. Awesome. Aren't you excited? Hey, you there!
You want in, you gotta go through me.
Old bag is her name. It's hilarious.
Sorry. We're lawyers. Oh, yeah? Well, that's great. I'm security. It's my job to make sure the gawkers like you stay out.
Gawkers?
Gawkers, sightseers, tourists. I know the type. You heard about the incident and came to snoop around. Use today, something horrible, wasting our time. Don't you have jobs? Oh, lawyers do not look blah, 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 blah. Like a life of ease, let me know. I'm a young things, might different. Hippie clothes, what are yous coming to these days?
It was auto skipping that, by the way. Nick? Will I grow up to be just like her?
Please say no.
I don't know, it's possible.
Hey! Listen when you're being spoken to. Use today.
What is up with this lady? Holy crap. This has a point and click vibe and of I Love You, Colonel Sanders, but like 100 times more production value. Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah. It's kind of interesting that it's like an interesting type of point and click too, because I feel like a lot of point and clicks that at least I'm familiar with, I guess. Usually you point and click to like move around an area and stuff too, but this one has less of that and it's more about like conversation stuff, which I think is pretty cool. I like that. A little bit warm in my button up. I'm gonna go turn the AC down just a little bit. One second. All right, there we go. That should be better. I need to remember that I did that though, because oh, the badge. That's so funny. I should present her with the badge, Vince. That's so funny. I had not even thought about that. Finally, I get to use the badge. No, man. Yeah, I need to remember I turned that AC down, or I'll be freezing in the morning. That's for sure. All right, we'll present her with the badge.
Take that. What's that? You're giving that to me?
Absolutely not. Oh, that's... Damn, it didn't work, Vince. We tried. The studios. So, what do you do here at the studios?
At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days...
No, you were a star?
A little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie.
Wow.
This place here has really gone downhill, you know. But 10 years ago, now that was a studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then, too. He was.
Hammer?
The victim, dummy. The evil magistrate. He's been reduced to playing villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with.
Okay. Can you tell me about Mr. Will Powers?
He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on a silver screen without it, believe me. Little old ladies watching would lose their lunch. That's probably why he thought that the Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack Hammer.
We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty.
Powers? Of course he's guilty. I know everything. That's my job.
Mr. Hammer, what kind of person was Jack Hammer?
What kind of person? Oh, if you only knew. Jack Hammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing in the Dynamic Samurai series, or the Dynamite Samurai series. That's the one I was in.
Should I have heard of that? Yeah, Phoenix, that's my fucking series, bro.
But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that. Reduced to playing the villain on a children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry.
Why are you so certain Mr. Powers is a killer?
I was standing right here yesterday, I was. I was here from 1 o'clock in the afternoon to 5 when they found the body. Now the studio where the murder took place is to the left here.
So if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place. And that person was Mr. Powers? Yes, I saw him. But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room. Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. He's the killer. You can bet your biscuits on it. Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' request. I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request. And maybe I'll just let you in. This lady here thinks she owns the place, obviously.
Okay, so I need a letter of request from him. Can I examine?
The main entrance to the studio. There was a big scene here yesterday with onlookers pressing up against the gate. An overhead map of the studios. Right from here is the employee area. To the left are the actual film studios. The security guard station. That security lady must like junk food. There's a mountain of it in the desk, or on the desk in there. I can see the computer that runs the security cameras. Looks like a studio van. They probably used it to carry around film equipment. Nothing else. Alright, looked at everything. Now we move. We go back to the detention center. We get that letter.
Hello, how was the studio? They all think I did it, don't they?
No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick?
Right, not at all. At worst, you're a suspect.
Talk. Your alibi. Let's talk your alibi again.
Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you?
What? No, I'd never do that.
Earlier, you said that you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch.
Yes, like a baby.
But the security lady says she saw you that day. She says she saw you heading towards the scene of the crime.
What? That's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise.
Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business and I need every advantage I can get.
I know, I'm sorry.
That's the last thing you want your lawyer to say. Like, hey, I'm new to this whole lawyer thing, so help me out. Like, whoa, dude. I don't know if I want you representing me, especially this guy. He was like a star or whatever. You should have enough money to get a lawyer that has more experience than me, right?
But I swear to you, on my mama's grave, I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me.
What did she see? He doesn't seem to be lying.
She probably saw someone going by in his costume, right? Because he's wearing a mask. I think that's going to be a huge thing here, the whole covering up his face with a mask. The security lady.
About the security guard at the main gate to the studio.
Oh, the security lady?
She's terrible. She called me suspicious looking.
Yes, actually, she said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask, were her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the bigwigs at the studio. But let her see you stumble once and she'll never let you up on it. Jeez.
Grr, she's got some nerve. Do you think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation?
Of course.
I just hope this will get me past the security lady.
Does he have a stunt double, I wonder? Yeah, see, that's something. He can have a stunt double. I think a big part of it is probably like whoever did it, whether it's a stunt double or not, is probably in the costume, right? That's got to be what the security lady saw. She saw someone in the costume and then automatically said, oh, it's him, because obviously this person was trying to frame the samurai character because they used the weapon. You know, the weapon, the titular weapon of the character, so thinking that's got to be the key to the case, but we'll see. This game can throw you some curveballs.
Take that! Ma'am, have a look at this. It's a letter of request from Mr. Powers.
Yes, I recognize the bold, childish scrawl.
Request was given to the security lady.
To think he would entrust his fate to you as such unreliable appearance. Really?
Really?
Anyway, you may pass. But only left from here, towards the studios. No going to the right, that's the employee area. No one allowed inside, pal. Were my instructions. The good detective told me himself.
Hey, Nick. Huh? There are maps in the security guard station. Hey, not bad.
Those are 50 cents apiece, thank you.
Well, time to go, Nick.
15 cents.
Gee, she wants that 50 cents, dude. Reminds me of some of the the older people who would come into the retail store I used to work in. There was this one lady who got so mad because there was, what it was is I didn't apply the senior discount because it was a senior discount day, and I had just forgotten it. And it was 10 cents she would have saved, and she sat there and made me return the tiny little item that she got, because I mean, it was like, I don't know, it was like $1 or something, but yeah, it was just for the goddamn dime. And it's just like, oh my god, I guess it's just a principle with you, but I'm not learning a lesson. The only lesson I'm learning is that you're freaking annoying. Oh, such a funny situation. Yeah, so we have to find someone that hated both of them, willing to kill Hammer and Frame Power. That's a good point. That's a good point, though, because they had to have not liked Powers to frame him, right? You notice it doesn't have the name for her. It just says old bag. Yeah, I did. I noticed that right away. That's honestly the first thing that gave me the hint that I should use that voice, because that's kind of like my old bag voice. I belled him in what is her name? Magikoopa or whatever. I can't remember her name. Were those the Best Buy days? Those were before Best Buy days, actually, or yeah, before Best Buy. I worked at a really small place called Alco. It started here in Kansas. It's kind of like if if a Dollar General tried to be, or dollar store, any generic dollar store tried to be a Walmart. Yeah, there you go. DeWitt knows what I'm talking about. He worked there with me. We both worked there together for a time. Fucking DeWitt, Alco represent. There you go. Yeah, Alco was a horrible store. They had like their Dollar General type stores that were called Duckwall, and then they had these bigger stores that were trying to be like Walmart, and they were not. They were not like Walmart, but they were definitely trying to be like Walmart, and they were just called Alco. They were really bad. We used to buy so many toys. Oh, dude, I know. I still have a giant Tupperware full of Nerf guns that we bought from there. So funny. Then yeah, what's up, dude? So good to see you, man. I was lurking in your streams at some points today, watching Miss DeWitt play some Valhalla, right? That's what she's playing. The Viking one. All right, so we already gave her what we have. We got the guide map. Cool, we get out of there. All right, so should we talk to her more? Do we got anything else to talk to her? Nope. Gonna move. Outside Studio 1. Yeah, I have like a whole bin full of perfectly good Nerf guns that just don't get used anymore because it's from back when we bought all those, dude. She's liking that game? Hell yeah. And I'm getting pretty close to the end of Skyward Sword, actually. Oh, nice, dude. I can't believe I've missed so much of that. I've been wanting to watch more of that. It's been so long since I played it. I have so many Nerf guns, dude, right? Gotta figure out something to do with them all at some point. Studio 2, Studio 1. Look at this. It's like a tree fell down and knocked the head off of this character or something. That's interesting. It's like a monkey character, I guess, because he's got his tail holding up the second sign. October 16th, Studio 1 entrance.
Hey, aren't you that murderer from the other day?
Ah, it's that confused detective.
Hey, pal, you know Prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset and it's your fault. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window.
So?
Hey!
If he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work. Oh, she got him. Detective? I think you hurt his feelings. No, sorry. Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt.
You're right, pal. It's all my fault.
I missed a couple here. I have a ton too. Yeah, well, I mean, it makes sense now if you got all those kids. I bet they love that. So far, they're only good for threatening my dog when he gets out of line. The dog just, put down the gun, Dad. Put down the gun. I'll be a good boy. I occasionally have Nerf wars with the kids. Hell yeah, dude. They give me a new Nerf gun every Christmas. Oh, nice. So you got like a whole arsenal, dude. Hell yeah. Nobody can be upset about a Nerf gun on Christmas. Oh, yeah, nobody. I don't care what age you are. Nerf guns on Christmas are the best. And it's the best day to just fucking go nuts with it, too.
I can blame other people all I want, but I know the truth is in my heart.
Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly are you doing here?
Well, we're on this case too, pal.
Huh? Hey, you can't just go around saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait.
I'd say he's a character, all right.
The investigation.
So, how is your investigation going, Detective?
Well, it's petty. I can't tell you that, pal.
Nick, maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions. Right. So, Detective, mind if I take a look at what you got?
What I got?
The autopsy report, the latest version, if you please.
Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal.
Autopsy report added to the court record. So time of death, 10:15 at 2:30 p.m. Cause pierced through the chest by a spear. I feel like they would say like laceration to the chest, or I bet they would have something else like impalement or something like that. It wouldn't be like he got stabbed with a spear. I feel like it would maybe be a little bit more medical or something. I found a dart cleaning my desk today. Nice. Yeah, dude, those things get around everywhere. I feel like I still find them every once in a while. I don't remember the last time I used my Nerf gun.
Why was Mr. Powers arrested?
Simple, pal. The murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Now, the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 o'clock p.m. And at the time, there was no one other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 p.m. Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30. And that person was none other than Will Powers. No one else, pal. If you think I'm lying, ask the security lady at the main gate.
Nick, if that's true, anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence.
Thanks for cheering me up. Security lady, let's talk about her. About the security lady.
Oh, that sweet old lady? What a charmer, I should say.
Huh? Are we talking about the same person?
When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee.
Remember what Powers said. She's a sucker for authority.
She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence.
What? What kind of evidence?
Well, that, photo. The photo of Steel Samurai heading towards the scene of the crime.
What? Who took that?
See the camera up there on that gate, pal?
The gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign?
Yeah. Where someone walks by, the camera automatically snaps a photo of them.
Oh no! Nick, he has evidence! We're finished!
One little bit of it, and she's like, oh, it's all over, he did it, oh, guy's a horrible person.
Funny, for someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy.
What's wrong, pal? You seem down.
Don't look so happy when you say that.
No.
We'd like to ask the employees here some questions.
Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not going to find any clues I haven't already found.
I'm glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves.
Nick, let's go. We've got a free pass to the place. Now's our chance to check things out.
Yeah, there's nothing more to talk about, right? Let's examine.
Studio mascot. I guess it's a monkey of some kind. But what kind of monkey has a nose like that? He's holding a sign in his hand. Right to Studio 1, left to Studio 2. What's up with that thing? It looks kind of busted.
Oh, the wind was pretty strong yesterday and the head broke off. Took the tree down with it too.
Is that just a coincidence?
Coincidence?
I'm gonna switch to sitting real quick, guys. Stand for a while.
Right.
There we go. All right. What else we got? The camera.
Hey, there's a camera here.
That's a security camera. It takes photos of people going to the studio. All you have to do is look at the data and you can see who went there.
There's a number plate on the camera. ST1307. That must be the camera ID number. I'm a little bushed. Maybe I'll take a short rest here.
Hey, good idea, pal.
Detective, aren't you on the case?
Well, yeah, but... Hey, us detectives get tired of standing around too, pal.
Yeah, me too, so that's why I sat down. Looks like we just got the studio gate.
The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. Hey, it's locked. Looks like you'll need a car key to get in. It makes sense that they would want to keep the non-employees out.
Okay, oh, there's something.
Detective Gumshoe, what's down the path to the left? It looks like a tree fell down over the path.
Oh, yeah, that way's kind of dangerous. You should stay out, pal. There's nothing down there anyway. That's where Studio 2 used to be, they tell me. They don't use it now, though.
It's a little sus.
There's a big welcome sign above the path.
Yeah, apparently the studio's fallen on tough times. They've started letting people in now on days they aren't filming. They make a bit of extra money by charging for admission.
Huh? You sure know a lot about this place, Detective. No, you could always quit being a detective and work here. Yeah, and what perfect timing with the studio mascot down for the count.
Huh? Just what's that supposed to be, pal?
You know, a little playful banter, you know. Think I've looked all over this scene. I think we are good here. Let's see what we got. Nothing more to talk about. Should I present him with the map? No, it doesn't lead to Studio 2, right? Because if that's where the gate's at, doesn't the gate lead to Studio 1? And then there's the path that's before the gate, right? Maybe I will try presenting this to him. Detective, any ideas about this?
Look, I don't got time to look at every little trinket you got, okay, pal?
Okay. Nothing weird about that, I guess. This is just me. Examined everything, I've talked, I've presented, let's move.
Nick, look! That security lady is in the guard station stuffing her face with donuts. I guess all cops like their donuts.
Yeah, and they're soft enough that she doesn't need teeth to chew on them. Oh, damn. But she's got teeth, dude. That was a rough one. Going at her age.
Hey, you! Well, are you satisfied Powers is guilty yet?
You had to make my life harder by giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe.
Photographic proof.
Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am?
You know that? I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself.
These things are important, you know. No, just to the left from here is the gate with the camera that took the photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see?
Reason for suspicion.
This guard station is in a central position. No matter where you go here, you pass by the station first. Now, poor Hammer, he went to the studio just before 1. The murder happened right around 2:30, see? The only one I seen go through here between 1 and 2:30 was Powers himself. The security camera got a good look at him, too. If he's not the one what did it, I don't know who it is.
Maybe it was you?
Good one, Sonny.
She thinks I was joking. Was the victim Mr. Hammer a popular actor?
Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio.
Was. Past tense?
Oh, yes, he was great as the bearded samurai. That too, yes. He shone the brightest back in the day. Making a star like him play the evil magistrate is a disgrace, I tell you. Hammer took it pretty hard, and who could blame him?
About the security camera.
Oh yes, the camera. It's automatic. I can tell someone walks through that gate, see? Or it can tell. Then it snaps a photo. Apparently it records the time when it takes a picture too. But I don't bother myself with those details. I just view all the photos on the computer over in the security guard station. I check them every day before going home, I do.
Well, it seems like she should bother herself with that detail, because it sounds like that detail might be very important. I feel this old bag has more info. Oh yeah, she's holding out on this fella. You know she is. You know she is. I guess she's waving like, oh ho ho. Look, I can examine that again. That computer runs the studio security cameras.
Teaching.
Maybe I need to get here when she's not around, just like the wiretap thing. I don't think there's anything else I can do here. Might have to go back to Powers. I don't have anything to present. So we're gonna have to move back. Oh, we got the employee area. I can try to go towards. She's gonna get mad at me if I try it, but let's try it! Live life on the edge. Oh, she let me go. Nice. She always told me not to go over here, so I'm surprised she let me. Or maybe it's because I had the letter. Maybe that's why she wouldn't let me do it the first time. That could be all it was. Gotta say, this wig's starting to get a little itchy. Just saying. October 16th, Global Studios employee area.
Nick! This is where they do all the behind-the-scenes stuff. Hey, look! There's Power's dressing room.
No one's, no one's here this soon after the murder, I guess.
Let's take a look around.
There's a sign by the dressing room door. Will Powers, you must be neat to be a star and have your own room like this. I mean, I'm not a star and I have my own room. I have my own apartment. The door to the dressing room. It's not locked.
Hey, Nick, let's take a look inside.
Maybe we can find something as a souvenir?
What do you mean, find? You never know. There might be something like the samurai spear.
We don't need a spear.
And that's the murder weapon, for crying out loud.
A window into the dressing room. The glass is frosted, so I can't see inside. So what is the window for? Why would you want a window to a dressing room? I guess so he could open it, but what? All right. I'll allow it. Let's see. Cola, candy, chips, gum. Huh. It's so normal. I was expecting some cool teen snacks or something. Popcorn, at least.
Well, wait! Look, samurai soda! Try this!
Ladies first. That must be the storage room. That's where they keep all the film equipment.
Wow, Nick, you know a lot about the industry. Well, what else would they keep in a film studio? Good point, good point. The remains of yesterday's lunch were scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates, minus the steak. T-bone steak. That would have hit the spot. You just had a burger. Yeah, I have a second stomach just for steaks. What? Okay, so you should slide. There's a half-finished backdrop for a stage here. Looks like a castle. Probably Neo-Old Tokyo Castle. Neo-Old Tokyo, so funny. Looks like one of those electric-powered bicycles. I don't know about these. I mean, what's the point? It makes it a lot easier to go up hills. Don't people cycle to get exercise? Hey, man. Having a power assist bicycle is pretty cool, all right? I mean, I've never had one, but I've always wanted one. I always thought it'd be cool. Because riding a bike's fun, but just think about riding a bike, and then if you get too tired, you can still keep going. That'd be pretty cool. Or you can go even faster because it's assist. Because a lot of them, you actually have to pedal still, from what I understand. I feel like I have some hair falling down into my ear over here. At least it's off camera. Probably looks like shit. Something keeps tickling my ear, though. I feel like I have to keep coming up and itching it. All right, let's see. This looks suspicious. The metal grate on the drain here has been taken off. That's a pretty big drain. A kid could fit through there, I bet. Yeah, if you snuck in that way, you wouldn't have to pay it at the gate. Well, if you want to leave that way, I'd be my guest. Right. Huh, hey, I'm not a kid. The thing is, the murderer may have gone through there, right? Because wouldn't that be a way for the murderer to get through here without being seen by the old hag? Old bag is what they call it. The grate used to be a cover to the drain. It's a little bent. I don't think it would fit if I tried to put it back on. It's a little bent, huh? That seems like a clue. Right? Right? Going in the dressing room. Power assisted tricycle, is that a thing? I hope. I can't ride a bike. Oh, you can't ride a bike still? So have you just never done it before, or have you done it and you just have like a hard time with it? And I bet they have power assisted tricycles. I mean, honestly, I remember doing some research at one time because I was really interested in getting a power assist or like converting my bicycle into a power assist, actually. And there was one option where someone, there's a company or something that made it's just the wheel to any bicycle. Like you can get it in a couple of different sizes or whatever. But the wheel itself has everything it needs to make it pedal assist. It's just like if you start turning it, I guess it starts the motor inside of it or something. It starts to help you. So I assume there's got to be something that would be, like you can buy to make a tricycle power assist if they didn't already have it built in. You know what I'm saying? Like recently, I've been thinking about getting one of those electric scooters. I just can't get myself to pull the trigger because it's a lot of money, but it would be a lot of fun to scoot around town because I have a lot of businesses and stuff that are close to me, so it could be fun. Do a little scooting, but it is a little freaking hot outside for that as well. There's no comfortable way to turn the voices on, I feel like. There we go.
Power's dressing room. So this is where he was sleeping. Or at least this is where he claims he was sleeping.
No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they? Right. Then there's a picture of him near the crime scene.
I hope he's telling the truth, for his sake.
I have a hole in my ear, and so I'm super clumsy and get bad vertigo. Oh, okay. Part of the reason I get so many headaches, I can't adjust well to changes in air pressure. Plane rides cause me to cry. Okay, so you have like a problem with your like inner ear, like the balance and everything, because I think that's where like you have like your inner gyroscope, I think, is in your ear, and that's how you know like what angle you're at or whatever, the orientation in space. Because I always thought that was interesting too, because that affects VR. Because if you don't have gravity affecting you in VR, even though like everything in your environment looks like it should, it makes people like get sick sometimes. So that must be part of why, because I think you told me once, Stella, that you don't do well with VR. That must be part of why you don't do well with it, right? Because of that? There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. Some tea and cookies. Nick, I'm hungry. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a separate stomach for sweets.
And how many stomachs does this girl have?
They always have mirrors like this in dressing rooms. I see my hair is still nice and spiky. Just how I like it. There's a vast array of cosmetics here. Oh! This is the wig he used in Samurai Boogie Woogie. Nick, try this on. No. And how can you tell it the name of the show just by looking at a wig? I kind of like samurai movies.
Kinda.
One second. Now I got something in my nose or my throat that's like fucking up my voice. Exactly, I was born with it. Oh, that's a shame. Because VR stuff's pretty cool. But you're not, I'll say this though, you're not missing out on much. So don't worry about it. Don't you worry your little head. I'm sure you haven't, but you know. Ow, jeez. Something, I got some pressure here in the, I think it was my glasses. They really pushed me and then now I got a little sore spot. I'm just gotta adjust my glasses position and we should be good though. There we go. It's in the bag, let's check it out. This must be Powers' bag. Hey, don't open that. Look. An employee card key. This must be Powers'. It says Studio One. Let's take it, Nick. Borrow it. You mean borrow. All right, there we go. Now we can go to Studio One. Oh, sorry. Ooh, a little burp there. There's some regular suits in among the costumes here. Those must be his own clothes. It'd be fun to wear one of these costumes.
And I'd say you were already wearing one myself.
It's kind of mean about her acolyte's robes. Call him a costume, or I can still look in the back. I wonder what else is in Powers' bag. Only thing I really wish I could do, go swimming and amusement park rides. Learn the hard way I can't do either. Oh man, that's shucks, that sucks. I guess I get the amusement park rides. That makes sense, but I didn't expect swimming. I mean, it makes sense, I suppose, when I think about it, but I didn't expect that. Yeah, man, that's rough. Yeah, both those things are things I enjoy for sure. I'm sorry, Stella. I wonder what else is in. Oh yeah, in Powers' bag. Let's check it out. You can stop eating. You can tell I'm hungry. Stop that! My partner,
My partner, the thief in training.
Oh, she didn't find anything this time? Okay. Window? It's locked. Looks like it doesn't open this, he doesn't open this window much. I guess it is kind of dusty outside. Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here yesterday. Alright, I think the key card was the main thing, but we're just gonna make sure we look over everything. Yeah, we're good. Alright, let's get out of here. Move on out. And move on out. The entrance to Studio One. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. I wonder if this card key we borrowed from the dressing room will work. Beep. It opened. All right, we're in.
She's way too happy for someone visiting a crime scene.
Here we go, inside Studio One. It's okay, I'm me, and I accept that I'm a quirky one. Yeah, I do have some superpowers, though. Yeah, see, there you go. Absolutely. Gotta look at your strengths, you know? Like, we all have our weaknesses, right? And sometimes our weaknesses prevent us from having fun, you know? That definitely happens. But usually there's some sort of trade-off. And even if there's not, you know, I mean, there's so many reasons, so many ways to have a good time, so many reasons to go out and do new things that we can't let that stop us, right? What is it? You're real quiet all of a sudden. Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? That white tape, it's so real. Well, the evil magistrate did die here. And the steel samurai killed him. The murder weapon was the samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me.
Examine the crime scene.
They outlined where Jack Hammer's body lay with tape. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny, I expect a spear stabbing would leave at least a few bloodstains. I guess the costume must have absorbed most of it. See, that's exactly what I was thinking too, is like, where was the blood? In the picture, it was just like, dude just got a hole in him, but no blood. So maybe that will come into play. Look, a ladder! That's a step ladder. So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Right, sorry.
This girl is out there.
Wow, look at the camera! That must cost a ton. Yeah, so don't touch it. Oh, it's heavier than I thought. Hey, you! No touching that!
Oh, it's a young lady. That's not the right voice for that.
Sorry, my partner's kind of, you know. Yeah, no, I don't know. Who are you? You, me? I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, etc. We're lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers. Oh, you're WP's people. WP? Oh, Will Powers? WP. I get it. I don't envy you guys one bit. But do you, do what you can for WP, okay? He'd never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent.
Oh, somebody on his side, huh?
Don't worry, leave it to us.
The day of the crime.
Did you tell me anything about the day of the murder? Yes, I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see. Only one assistant? Yes, well, the studio isn't doing so well right now. And yesterday was only rehearsal for our action sequences. Oh, I see. In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employee area. WP and Hammer were there, along with everyone else. The employee area, that's where Powers' dressing room is, right?
Or that's, sorry, Phoenix saying that.
The employee area, that's where Powers' dressing room is, right? Yes, that's the place. After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. Then I saw WP go into his dressing room.
Yeah, you even see the old lady in the background, the old bag. That's funny.
I'm like, oh, I really like this food.
But I didn't see either of them after that. Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room? No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it's his private. What kind of girl do you think I am?
What kind? No, I'm sure you're a fine girl. I'm sorry. So much for getting a confirmation of Powers' alibi.
What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. If WP was the only one who came to the studio, then he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph. Sorry, I know you're busy.
Not really.
Actually, there's been something bothering me. Aha! That's what I'm talking about. A clue, a lead. Well, I don't know about that, but that day, just after noon, I sensed someone was here.
You sense?
Yes, several times.
Some other studio employees, maybe?
No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run through. I was the only assistant I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside.
Really?
But wait, if someone had come in here, wouldn't that security lady have noticed them? Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, I don't have any better information than that. No, thanks. That helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put that security lady on the spot. Sensing someone. So you sense that someone other than the regular film crew was in the studio? Yes, I think.
I think doesn't cut it in a witness testimony.
Nick, what about that security lady? If someone else came into the studio, he must have seen them, or she must have seen them. Hey, look! That's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. Hey, Nick, take a look at that. One of those black and white boards they clap at the start of filming. And look, a megaphone. A real live megaphone. Ready, Nick? Action!
This girl is more trouble than I thought.
What's this? That's for reflecting light. They call it a reflecting screen, or something like that. They call it a bounce card. When I went to school, it was called a bounce card. The assistant holds it during filming. Huh. What? Where's your enthusiasm for all the things entertainment? Well, lighting is fine, but I'd want to be the director, or maybe the Steel Samurai.
I think she's being serious.
Yeah, you don't want to end up being the guy holding the bounce card. Then you're holding your arms up like this for like an hour. You can't move. If you move a little bit, you're gonna fuck up the lighting, and everybody's gonna be mad. You gotta do it again. Was he poisoned in his T-bone steak and then speared to cover it up? I mean, maybe. I mean, something's got to account for the lack of blood, right? Here, one sec. I gotta take this off for a second. Whoa, but under the wig. Sorry, it's just itching. I think I need to get like a sock for my head, you know what I mean? Between me and the wig, so that I just feel like silk rather than like plastic pokies or whatever. Honestly, it really didn't start bothering me until just now though. I'll give it that. Should I not take the wig off on screen? Is that weird? I will take it off. Ow, ow. Yeah, look at this camera.
Wow, look at that camera. That must cost a ton. Yeah, so don't touch it. Oh, it's heavier than I thought.
See, I already clicked on that and she said that, but didn't come up with the check mark.
Looks like a backdrop for a stage. This must be used in the Steel Samurai show. Of course, that's the mountain. Fujiyama, yeah, that's right. Doesn't the Steel Samurai take place in old Tokyo? Can you even see Mount Fuji from here? From there? Not old Tokyo, Nick. Neo old Tokyo. Oh, right.
Gotta love that, so anime. Okay, looks like we're done here. We've talked to her all we can. We have nothing to present to her. Let's move. Main gate.
What? You're still here? You look as though you've seen a ghost. What? I saw that suspicious look on your face.
Now, I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 p.m., correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30? Are you sure that Powers was the only one who to go through here between those times?
Sure as can be. But we have a witness who thinks there was someone from outside here that day. What? Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time? Ma'am? Who was it? Don't do that. Who dares question me?
Yeah, look how evil she looks right there. She's like a fish.
Eek! All right, you better tell me, and tell me quick, you spiky-haired cretin. Someone's been complaining about the work I do, eh? We're just talking to the assistant in Studio One. Her! She's not even a full-time employee! All you youngins are like nowadays, running around tomorrow saying that and that other thing. Knew the thing about...
Where is it? Oh, dang it, I missed it. I was gonna do the muffled voice. But I couldn't get the filter time. She left.
Well, Nick, this is our chance to do what we can without her looking over our shoulders.
We're gonna examine the computer.
The computer that runs the studio security cameras. Nick, maybe we can see that photo of Powers with this computer.
Yeah, maybe.
Should I try the computer?
Oh, hell yeah, try it.
Okay, let's give it a try. You know how to work these things, Nick? Looks like I just have to enter a few numbers. First, I need the date of the murder. It looks like the camera turned on at 1 p.m. that day. 1. That was when the security lady arrived at the guard station.
Please enter the number of security camera. Ooh, I don't remember the security camera we were looking at over there. It definitely had those numbers in it, but it was at 703. For some reason, 703 sounds right to me. Let's try it.
There, entered. Nothing happened. Huh? Maybe I got the number wrong. Maybe we should go back and look at the camera again.
So I got 2 more guesses, right? I'll try 307.
There, entered. Hey, it printed out the data for that day. Let's see what we got.
It doesn't look like anybody specifically. Looks like someone in a costume.
Huh? How is this a picture of Will Powers?
Well, he is the one who always wears that suit.
I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him. I don't imagine the detective was very happy to see that photo as evidence. Something's printed on the back. Huh? October 15th, 2 p.m., photo number 2. What does that mean? Maybe there's more photo data from that day. Nope, that's the only one in the computer.
But it said it's photo number 2. So photo number 1 got deleted, huh? Weird. Weird. Is that old bag a part of this? What the fuck? Sorry, I missed your stuff. They are barriers that absorb sweat too. What do you mean? Oh, you mean like the cap? Is that what you're talking about earlier, Stella? I'm sorry. You responded to something I said, I'm sure. I think you were talking about maybe the cap that barriers that absorb sweat too. Yeah, I have like a do-rag kind of thing. One that's not like actually like a do-rag. I can't remember what they're called. They're like welder's caps or something like that. Here, I can show you. I was trying to use these, but they don't fit. They're too thick, I think, is the thing. But it's just like a cap that you put on your head before you put like your welding mask on or whatever. I used these back when I was in Millwright for basically the absorb sweating thing. They are for like under the wigs. Yeah, that's I think what I need. I need to get something like that. I was looking at them one day and I just didn't pull the trigger. And now that I'm wearing this one for how long have I been wearing it now? 2.5 hours. I'm definitely thinking that it would help me out, you know, just because I'm getting a little bit itchy and I notice I keep like putting my fingers up there and itching things, you know. If I just didn't have it like against my skin, I think I could have it on there a lot longer. So I think I'm gonna pull the trigger on that probably tonight. So for next week I can be a little more comfortable. Because yeah, it's just these edges here around the ear. It's like where they caked a bunch of hairs together, you know. Got like a little chunk and just stabbing into me a little bit. That's all right. So we got Powers' photo, and it's number 2, so that's real suspicious.
Hey, Nick! Can we use this photo as evidence for the trial?
Yeah.
Put that security lady in her place with this.
Right.
Put her in her place. Hey, that's what I said. Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she says. Wait, let's not. Why not? It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon. Nick, you're craftier than I gave you credit for. Why, you could even be the next evil magistrate. Hey, why do I have to be the villain? Relax, it was just a joke. So, are we done for today? I think this photo is what we needed for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe it really is that security lady.
I guess it could be. I mean, that wouldn't be crazy if it was a security lady. Picturing a fan and battery embedded in the hair. Yeah, that's the thing. Well, honestly, right now, I think it's so I don't know. It's like a net, you know what I mean? So it actually lets quite a bit of air in. So honestly, it's not a heat issue with the hair. It does obviously make me a little bit warmer than I normally be. But like right now, I feel fine heat-wise. Mostly it's the shirt that makes me warm. It's just the itchiness of it. You know what I mean? It's just like all I want to do is just take it off for a little bit so I don't have to feel that feeling anymore. The first hour and a half at least was totally fine though. So I think it's just sort of like, you know, you keep poking yourself in the same spot for long enough, it starts to get sore sort of thing. Oh, we can save our progress up until this point. Let's do it. Right, select that. Yes. So for this stream too, I might actually go just to the next save time when it does this. So probably after this trial period, and I might actually end the stream there. We'll see how long it takes. If it's really fast, we might still keep going. But I think I might call it a little bit earlier, just so we can have like a nice spot. You know what I mean? But we'll see. We'll see how it works. Did I already save? Let's just save again. I was talking, so I don't know if I did it, so we're just gonna save again. There we go. Damn you, Edgewood. Yeah, got it. Definitely pull the trigger and be company. Right, yeah, absolutely. Because I like wearing it, it's just the only thing, you know, obviously you don't like is the part that makes you uncomfortable with anything. Just gonna maybe pull it up on my head a little bit, make it sit in a different spot. It'll look silly probably, but at least I'll still have it on. Yeah, that helps a little bit. Now it's like I have a receding hairline here, like, oh, it's receding, it's receding. There we go, big old forehead. There we go. Now I almost look like an older guy, like scientist type deal. I feel like if it was white hair, I definitely feel like more of a like an old scientist character or something. Marty, we got to get there, Marty. We got to get back in time, Marty. All right, court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please. The prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio 1 of Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact. I see. Very well, I would like to move on to some testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution will call its first witness. Very well, I can most familiar face. I call a most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. Okay, gotcha. I don't know why I can read that line. Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court. Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studio, see? I had to clip that, awesome. I'm glad that was funny. There's the employee area. The actors did a run-through of the action scenes during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studios. The security lady that works at the studios was here at 1 p.m. on that day. Past the security station, there is the gate, see? Past that are the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder, where the body was found. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15th, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer. The defendant, Will Powers. And a young woman, the production assistant. What if it was that lady? The production assistant lady. That'd be crazy, this tiny little girl. And all the production staff were in the employee area until noon. Then after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1.
Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. Now, jump ahead to later that day, 5 p.m. The production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was canceled. The time of death was 2:30 p.m. The samurai spear found lodged in the victim's chest was the murder weapon. That's the case in brief. Anyone like to hear that again? Oh, that's not the button I meant to push. But hell yeah!
I want to hear that again.
Should I listen to the whole thing again?
I mean, I should skip it? Why would I want to listen to it again? I think I got it. We kind of just went over it for the last hour, so
I think I can probably remember that.
So the murder weapon was a spear? How medieval.
Samurai spear added to the court record. This spear was found stuck in the chest of the victim. Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one question. And that question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see?
Understood.
Let's call the security officer to the stand. Will the witness declare her name? Oh, what the hell? My, aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered. Your name, please. Oh, dearie, no need for you to be so embarrassed. Just call me Grandma. Your name, please.
Seems Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting his witness to say their names.
Wendy Oldbag Dearie. Wendy Oldbag Dearie. That's so funny. Oh, it's going. She's going. So the other gentleman wouldn't believe it, but there was this boy, the captain. He called me an old bag. Well, I just... Objection. I object to the witness's talkativeness.
Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand.
Now we're just getting to the good part, dearie. Perhaps we can get to the testimony.
Now, the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct?
Yesy, I was. Why did they say weird yesy? Like, where does that come from? Right? Discrepancy, there was a picture with the security lady eating with the other three. She ate a lot of junk food and probably was jealous they got steaks, especially since the studio is not doing well financially. No, yeah, there you go. I can see that. I can definitely see that in her being that way, because she definitely mentions the whole financial thing. I like how you're putting all those pieces together still. There you go. Yeah, and I wonder if that is going to come up, the fact that she was eating with them, because she was definitely in that picture. They just say that she gets to the guard booth at 1, but we don't know where she was before then. And also, she got there at 1, and there was some photo that was taken between 1 and when that photo of Will Powers was taken.
And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you.
You know your stuff, dearie.
You may begin your testimony.
She sure is one hell of an old bag.
On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest had been doing a run-through with their run-through there since the morning. Well, I had some errands to run that morning. Anyways, it was 1 o'clock when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5 o'clock. Now, the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? Interesting to me because a certain man walked right by me at 2 o'clock p.m. It was Powers, that man right there, and he was headed toward the studio.
You saw the defendant then? Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination. Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. Could have deleted picture number 1 because she was embarrassed that she didn't
stay at her post and someone got past her, meaning the actual murder, perhaps. Yeah, for whatever reason, it'll be interesting to figure out what the reason is, because it's got to come up again, right? So it'll be interesting to see what her reasoning was to delete the first one, like what she comes up with as a reason. You know what I mean? Okay, so we gotta find something in here. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Old Hammer and the rest have been doing a run through the scene since the morning. That's true. We know that. Let's press her on the errands to run. Hold it. What kind of errands?
Oh, well, you know.
Answer the question.
Actually, I was watching poor Hammer and Powers observing, you know?
Observing? Were you supposed to be at the guard station?
But Snapper, I told you I'd lock the gate, didn't I? I did my job.
I'm not sure your boss would see it that way.
Anyway, I always watch Hammer's run-throughs, always. Never missed one in all my years.
Wow, I want to see a Steel Samurai run through too. You could quit being a spirit medium and take up guard duty. Not a bad idea. Okay, then it was 1 o'clock when she got to the guard station. It was at the main gate from then until 5 o'clock. Let's try pressing her on the whole 5 o'clock thing. So you were watching there the whole time? No breaks? Not even a second?
Of course! I'm a professional, you know. Or are you criticizing how I do my job, whippersnapper?
No, it's just after seeing you eating those donuts in the guard station yesterday.
You can watch the gate and eat donuts at the same time. Snipper whapper.
Snipper whapper? Old windbag is losing it, Nick. Why don't you raise an objection?
So, the witness was on duty through the afternoon, the whole time, very well. What did you see?
It happened at 2:30, introducing me because a certain man walked by me at 2 o'clock p.m. Okay, I'm gonna press her on this.
Hold it!
So, you saw Mr. Powers?
That's what I said. You got wax in your ears, Sonny?
Nick, this is your chance. Yeah, time to pull out the secret weapon.
I'll say it again, it was him.
Okay, so that's where I need to bring the photo up, right? So I guess I'll do it right here. You walk by right at 2 o'clock p.m. Present. Checking the gate at 2 p.m. The photo number 2. And we'll be like, you can't tell it's him. Present.
Objection!
Let me get this straight, old bag. Miss Old Bag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you?
Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. What is this exactly?
None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo Old Tokyo. Miss Old Bag. Is this your Mr. Powers that you saw?
Of course. Didn't your mama teach you any sense, Sonny? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right?
No, they can't. Well, I mean, I wonder? True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai.
I know that. I wasn't born yesterday. No one in this court is accusing you of that, Mr. Witness.
He is having trouble calling her old bag, apparently.
However, you do not have proof that the person in the photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you? Nosy man. Of course I have proof.
What?
Huh?
Even Edgeworth is surprised.
The prosecution would like to ask the witness, please make known of all information in your possession ahead of time.
To know everyone would get so nosy. You should be ashamed, all of you. Anyway, I showed the photo to the young detective. He told me this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look.
Wow, old Windbag has left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good.
Let's hear about your proof, then. Witness testimony. The man in the photo. I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he had sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now look at that picture. You can see he's dragging his leg, see? Clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy?
How do we know he's dragging his leg? Doesn't really look like that. He's wearing a big robe, right?
So he had sprained his ankle. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness.
She's got to be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals.
Cross-examination. The man in the photo. I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning during the run-through of the action scene. Let's see. I saw Powers trip and fall.
Press her on that. We'll try that.
First, trip and fall. Yes, and to think he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai. What a laugh. So Powers sprained his ankle. I helped make it better for him, of course.
You helped make it better?
I kissed it where it hurt.
Let's just skip over that part, shall we? What the hell?
Where was the assistant then?
Oh, her? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle.
You may continue your testimony. Morning, she started working at 1 p.m. Yeah, but she has admitted to being there before 1 p.m. She just didn't get into her guard station until 1 p.m. So she was there before because she was watching him or whatever, right? I'm gonna press her on the C. He's dragging his leg. Well, I don't know if that's so easy to see. Are you absolutely sure?
Now let's take a look at that picture again. So he was walking strangely because he was injured.
It does look like he was dragging his foot. See, you didn't trust me, whippersnapper.
It doesn't really look that much like he's dragging his foot.
Well, Nick, find any glaring contradictions?
Well, she seems pretty sure that Powers is in that photo. I guess I'll just press her and see if I can shake her conviction. Okay, I need to press a different one. Does it say anything I don't mean, mind you? That morning during the run-through of the action scene. Yeah, we'll press her on that morning. I think maybe that's what you're saying, so I should press here. Who was present at the run-through?
Well, let's see. There was Powers, he's the Steel Samurai, then poor old Hammer, the evil magistrate, and me.
And what exactly were you doing?
Observing, just observing.
What about the assistant?
Oh, she was, moving backdrops around and such.
So she didn't see the run-through then?
Maybe the outfit didn't fit because they were much smaller. Yeah, right? So that's where the whole, like, dragging thing where it looks like it's dragging could just be that the outfit was too big. And so a lot of the leg is just drifted behind, right? I saw Powers trip and fall. Let's press her on that one. Did I already press her here? Trip and fall? Oh yeah, I already read this one, my bad. Because she kissed his boo-boo, blah blah blah. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. We'll press that. He broke a prop?
He sure did. His own samurai spear.
Ooh, that seems to be a big thing, because didn't he kill with it?
His samurai spear, the murder weapon?
But doesn't he have it in the picture? Old bag?
Luckily, I was there with my duct tape to fix it.
This strikes me as a significant detail. I'd better write this down in the court record.
Samurai Spear updated in the court record. Okay, so it's got to be that, right? So I can present that now. Murder weapon. A break in the shaft has been mended with duct tape. Is that that spot at the top? Can I look at this? It doesn't look like it has any duct tape on it. There's still the wrap at the top, though. But that doesn't look like it has duct tape on it. It just has the wrap at the top. Apparently he sprained his ankle pretty bad.
I think we've heard enough, haven't we, Your Honor? Well, there is one thing that bothers me, which is, where is the Steel Samurai costume now? Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking, though. Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the Steel Samurai, yes. And it is clear that the person in the Steel Samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers. I suppose that's right.
Are you sure, Your Honor?
I guess I'm gonna object because we got the whole broken thing, right? Broken shaft? I always object, though, so it could not really get me anywhere.
Hold it right there! We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the Steel Samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers.
The defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else has not caught on camera could have killed Mr. Hammer. We have to consider that possibility also.
Then allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please?
No need to ask twice.
Witness's account continued.
The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., true? The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them. So if no one else went to the studio, then it would have to be this Steel Samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Okay. She keeps bringing up his time of death as 2:30. The only person I saw go to the studio before them was Will Powers, but we know that the photo is number 2. So you deleted one of them. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them. I'll press her on this. What about before you got to the guard station?
You mean before one? Why, everyone was in the employee area before then. And I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Not to mention, if they had, I would have seen them.
And I'll press her on that. She saw someone else, dude.
Are you sure? The witness has answered the question.
Anyone going to the studio had to pass by the witness.
That's right, Sonny. You let him have it, edgy boy.
Edgy boy?
Ah,
Old Windbag sure has balls, or, well, you know what I mean. Old Windbags have a way of skipping their important details after all. Or, for that matter, entirely forgetting them. How convenient.
Something for you to look forward to, perhaps?
Did I push that one? No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them. I didn't do this one. Let's press on this. The only person I saw go to the studio before them was Will Powers. Press!
are you absolutely sure? Oh, quite, Sonny. Nobody suspicious looking passed by at all.
Nobody suspicious looking. Right.
Pressing her there is not going to do anything, but let's try it!
It's free. How do you know that?
Didn't I just explain? I gave donuts to the young detective. And then, after some rubbish about it being a secret pal, he told me everything.
I see. Detective Gumshoe shares his fellow officer's fondness for donuts. Alright, I gotta present the photo, right? I'm gonna present it here. If they had, I would have seen them. So I'm gonna present the photo.
Objection!
Hold on. Look at this photograph one more time. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studios, correct?
Yes, sirree, Sonny.
So, whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture?
And here I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground.
Right. Anyway, it's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data.
Oh, you know, if I wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening.
Or if you wanted to work, she said. That very computer printed out this photo. Note that the back of the photo are printed the words October 15th, 2 p.m., photo number 2.
Even I know that means that it was taken 2 p.m. on October 15th. Really, Sonny?
Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is the bit at the end where it says photo number 2. Too bad you can't bring up the open crate. Yeah, I know, dude, right? Because that open crate was definitely pretty fucking sus. Definitely has something to do with it because it wasn't just open. The lid to it was bent. So that's pretty fucking sus. Yeah, not yet still, exactly.
Photo number 2?
The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo number 1 if it really was the only photo?
Aw, snap! Order, order! Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright.
Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. This evidence shows that not 1 but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yet there is only data for one of the photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access, the security lady herself.
Eh? Watch your mouth, whippersnapper! The only person I saw that day was Will Powers.
But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by.
Well, yes, that's what it would seem to mean.
Can the witness explain this to the court?
I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Edgy boy, help.
Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either.
Humph. Some help you are. You're a whippersnapper too. Whippersnapper?
Something the matter, Miss Oldbag?
Ah, that's right. I just remembered something.
Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate. Someone other than the Steel Samurai?
Well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way.
I see. Your testimony, please.
The other person.
Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. Come to think of it now, I remember throwing out one photo that day.
Oh, how convenient.
Miss Oldbag, this is the first I've heard of this. Well, of course, Sonny, I've only just remembered it.
Right. Anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination.
Well, I'd say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this.
Cross-examination.
Alright, before we get into this cross-examination, I gotta go to the restroom. I'll be right back, guys. It'll be just real quick.
Alright, I'm back.
See, I told you it would take long.
We'll be back.
Alright, every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one more important job to do. Throws out any photos aren't suspicious. Might need a pretzer on that one. Yeah, let's press her on the photo that she threw out. I want to know more about that photo.
Hold it.
Well, who in the heck was the photo you erased? Was in the photo that you erased?
A fanboy.
Fanboy?
Steel Samurai fanboys, real freaks if you ask me. They get information about the rehearsals from gosh knows where. They're always hanging about. One was there that day.
Wait a second. Didn't you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Those were your words.
Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area.
There we go. There's that drain.
The grate has been loose for a while. It leads outside, and well, that's where they came in.
They came in through the drain?
I told you they were freaks. Oh, and they're kids, children, whippersnappers.
Kids? So on the photo that you erased?
There was a boy, probably 2nd or 3rd grade.
What?
Order, order. Let me get this straight. You saw 2 people pass by the gate the other day to the studios that day, on their way to the studios that day. One was the Steel Samurai dragging his leg, and the other was a boy who looked to be about 2nd or 3rd grade. Oh, yes. Well, we see this type there every day. Can't stop them, can't catch them.
Oh boy, the 2nd or 3rd grade. I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield a samurai spear.
Impossible, I think. It's quite heavy. Right. As I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I erased the data.
Nick, what's going on? I mean, the boy was there, that makes him a suspect. Yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect him.
This court will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information. And not forget vital information this time.
Okay. October 18th, 11:08 a.m.
Mr. Powers?
Or sorry, that was Phoenix. Mr. Powers?
Yes?
Tell me straight. Were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio?
I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest.
So who was the Steel Samurai in that security photo?
How should I know? The Steel Samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really.
What? You should take better care of that stuff.
I couldn't imagine anyone who'd want to steal a Steel Samurai costume. So, where does this leave me?
It doesn't look good. You're the only likely suspect right now. Nick! What are you going to do? First, we play for more time. We'll start targeting someone else they could have conceivably have done this. Right. And it'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day. Right. But if we picked the wrong person, we might lose on the spot.
You sound very optimistic.
I'm not optimistic at all, actually. Hey, Nick, it's time. Okay, let's go.
What does that mean? Please don't sigh like that. Sniff. Court now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Powers. Or Mr. Will Powers, I should say.
Oh, I just realized the pun on his name. His name is Willpower. I just got that.
Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's thoughts on the matter?
The prosecution thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person who went by the studios was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence, but there is still no one else that could have committed this crime. I call for the verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers.
Very well. Mr. Wright, your thoughts?
The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim. There is another person who could have committed this crime.
Order. Interesting. Let us hear who you have in mind. However, be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized.
Right. Great. As if the stakes weren't high enough.
So who is this person that, other than Mr. Powers, that could have committed the murder?
The assistant girl, the grade school boy, the security lady. So they're already like really not wanting this whole, the grade school boy. The assistant girl or the security lady? I guess the assistant girl. She doesn't really have much of an alibi. Oh man, she seemed like such a nice young lady. I guess I don't know, what do you guys think? Any suggestions out there? Assistant girl or the security lady? I mean, I know we don't like the security lady, but honestly, she probably has more alibi than anybody. I mean, being at the security stand. So I'm thinking the assistant girl because she doesn't have much alibi, and I guess she's kind of suspicious in a way? Because all the other assistants weren't there, she was the only one. I'm gonna go with the assistant girl. Here we go. It was the assistant. The Steel Samurai costume was in the dressing room. She stole it. In doing so, she became the Steel Samurai.
So you're saying the Steel Samurai in the picture is really the assistant?
That's correct, Your Honor.
If you're serious, you've got guts, Mr. Wright.
Remember the photo? Wasn't the Steel Samurai a little lame? He was dragging his foot. Oh.
Uh-oh. Bad feeling time.
Remember the testimony concerning Powers' injury.
Powers, the poor hammer, were in a run-through. Oh, and me.
What about the assistant?
Oh, her? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle.
Oh, so it had to be the lady, because man, they're really getting caught up on this whole ankle business, him spraining his ankle thing. Like, you guys are really convinced that that's him dragging his ankle in the picture? Okay, whatever. The assistant knew nothing about Mr. Powers' injury. She could look the Steel Samurai look with that costume. She could look the Steel Samurai look with that costume. What is that wording, dude? But she couldn't walk the Steel Samurai walk. She couldn't have limped. Oh, I get it. Look the look, walk the walk. All right, whatever. What kind of takes the legs out from under a case?
Mr. Wright, I got a penalty, looks like. I'm afraid I have to penalize you as I warned.
Nobody knows the trouble I've seen.
Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Nobody knows my sorrow. May we move on, Mr. Wright?
Sure, this fight isn't over yet.
If you would, Your Honor, one more chance, please.
Very well, go ahead. So who was the person other than Mr. Powers that could have committed the murder?
It must have been the security lady. She knew about the sprained ankle, I guess. I mean, fuck. It was the security lady, Wendy Oldbag. Who? The Steel Samurai is dragging his leg in this picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about that morning's injury. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through. There's only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. Security lady, Oldbag.
What? Whippersnapper?
Your deep voice was perfect singing that. Thank you. That's one reason why I like they even like know the melody and everything of that song, because I like to sing it. I like songs that are in like the more baritone kind of register. Easier for my voice. Like kind of like Sinatra style stuff.
Order, order. Is this true, Oldbag?
Oldbag? It's Miss Oldbag to you. Miss Oldbag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the Steel Samurai costume. Then slipped into the Studio One, and then slipped into Studio One, the scene of the murder.
Why would she go through all the trouble of wearing the Steel Samurai costume?
Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she was in his costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers.
I see. An excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright.
Oh yeah, right here. Sherlock Holmes II, baby. Huh? That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces? Doesn't he usually jump up with an objection with some new damning evidence?
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter?
The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time.
What? What's that supposed to mean? Oh, so you think I did it? Is that it? Gee boy, don't just sit there. Do something.
What's my move? Maybe now's my chance to take this whole away.
The whole way. Okay. Man, I don't know why, but sometimes the way they word things throws me off. All right. Press further. Give Granny a break. Why would I want to give Granny a break? I feel like I always go with the top option, though. I just don't. Why would I want to give Granny a break? Press further.
Very same reasoning that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Miss Oldbag's actions on that day.
But would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer?
You forget that Mr. Powers lacks a cleaner motive too, or a clear motive too.
Indeed.
That's it. Now Windbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings. Oh.
Wait just a minute. What about the other person who went through the studio? The boy. The one whose photo I erased.
He's only a grade schooler though. As you said, 2nd or 3rd grade, was it?
That doesn't matter. When I was that age, I could pin an old man in 10 seconds tops.
Oh, jeez. Do you think it's because it's translated? It could be. I'm not sure. Because, I mean, you don't really see any, like, glaring problems or whatever, and honestly, the way it's worded isn't wrong. It's just, I think it's just worded in a way that I'm not familiar with, you know, using, like, phrases and stuff, and word combinations that I don't use in my typical day-to-day. You know what I mean?
Your thoughts, Mr. Wright?
That boy is not the killer.
What? How can you be so sure?
Oh, or is it nice to the kids to mean, it means to your elders' day, whippersnapper? I have proof.
Proof? Indeed. Then let's see this proof, Mr. Wright. You have proof that shows the boy could not have committed the murder?
Should I do? I guess this. He wouldn't have had a card key, right? Because he couldn't have gotten into Studio One if he didn't have a card key, right? Other than that, guide map doesn't do anything. Time of death, anything doesn't do anything. It's got to be this. I mean, the samurai spear, the murder weapon, breaking the staff has been mended with duct tape. It's the card key. Honestly, I feel like in today's world, when you were trying to figure out who went by and who went in the studio, you wouldn't use a camera. First of all, the camera would be video, first of all. Second of all, you would use card key, like, readings or whatever, because each one leaves a log that lets you know who went in what door at what time. And so someone would have used their card key to get into Studio One, and that would have been the way they did it. But either way, I think this is the percent.
Take that! Take that!
The scene of the murder was, as we know, was Studio One. As we all know, was Studio One. However, you need a card key to enter Studio One. How could a boy with no formal relation to the studios have a card key?
I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this?
The windbag, speechless. This has got to be a first.
Very well. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness, Miss Wendy. What was her name?
Something old bag, Your Honor. That's so funny.
Then the prosecution will look further into the old bag before we continue. That is all. This court is adjourned.
Nice.
Wait a second.
Oh shit.
I'm not going to just sit here while you run off barking up the wrong tree. Me? I'm talking.
What the fuck?
Oh, great. Stop the presses. The windbag wants to talk.
Miss Oldbag, what is this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony?
And actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about.
Not to talk about?
By whom?
You mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk?
What testify?
Surprise testimony. My lips were sealed.
Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studio on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me to just pretend they hadn't seen any studios that day.
Or they hadn't been at the studio. Why am I messing so many up?
But if you're going to go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free.
Okay, so there's a bunch more suspects, huh? Shit, we got some more discovery to do.
Miss Oldbag, this is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now?
Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap, and I always do what I'm told.
No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the old bag.
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
Some of the people at the studios, they had murder, they said they had nothing to do with it. See, press. Miss Oldbag, this is a trial for murder.
I know that, silly. So they were pretty convincing about having nothing to do with it. And they gave me a little bonus on the side.
So you got your bonus and you still talked?
And I guess I'll just keep pressing each one.
So they were actually in the studio? Yes, the whole day. When they heard about the murder, they beat it before the cops came.
Sounds pretty suspicious.
I'll kill this woman. I swear it. I feel sorry for Edgeworth, almost. She really left him hanging on this one.
Guess I'll press here too. Not gonna let him get away scot-free. Them? Who were these people?
Well, the director and the producer, for starters.
The director? We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of their action scene without a director? Of course.
As well as, yes. Well, I was surprised no one asked about it.
So, where were these people? Oh, I didn't notice her in the top right corner of that picture. Going like, oh.
The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime, and they had a meeting after that.
Where?
Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer.
Studio 2?
There was a Studio 2?
Well, if you look at the guide map, here it is. You go through the gate and all the way to the left.
The path where the monkey's head was fallen over.
I don't understand. How is that the path where the monkey says the gate is after that path, and on the fucking map, the gate's before the path? I'm so confused by that. And maybe it's not the gate. Maybe what I'm seeing is the archway. It must be. It must be the welcome arch or something. What the hell?
Well, Mr. Wright, would you continue to cross-examination?
I think I've already asked all my questions, but I think I have already asked all my questions. I don't even think there's anything else I can press her on, and there's nothing I can like contradict her with, right? I mean, there's nothing here to contradict. This is all new info. Thinking. I'm gonna go ahead and take a break. Your Honor, we have learned there were others at Global Studios on the day in question. The director and the producer, and some bigwigs were all present. Yet, as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers.
The court acknowledges the defense's point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Oldbag, and more information about these other people we have just been told of. I understand, Your Honor. This ends the day's proceedings in the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. This court is adjourned.
October 18th, 1:04 p.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 3.
Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me.
Aw, really, it's nothing. Or should I say, or should I?
We'll be going down to the studios to do some more investigating. We have to find out more about this director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. So now's my chance to get material for cross-examination.
So, Nick, have we figured out just who was in the Steel Samurai costume? Could it really have been old Windbag?
What do you think, Mr. Powers?
I don't think it was her, really.
Neither do I, Nick. Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Powers.
Poor old Windbag. I feel kind of sorry for her.
Well, she wasn't winning any points in there with or without my accusation. Okay, let's get down to the studios. Right, we'll be back to visit you soon.
Thanks, guys.
Oh, to be continued. All right, I think this will be a to be continued point. I think it's time to end the stream right here. Save your progress, of course. And this case is really heating up, guys. All right, I think I'm going to call the stream here, though, guys, and we'll pick this back up next week right here. Same time, same place. Pop on over the ending screen here. All right. Get a little music going. See if that's loud enough. There we go. All right, guys. So, yeah, thanks for coming to hang out. I hope you guys are enjoying this game. I know I am. I'm certainly very much enjoying it. So, let's see. For the rest of the week, tomorrow we have some more Astroneer. So, if anybody wants to come play some Astroneer, definitely come hang out. You think you're going to be able to hang out in some Astroneer tomorrow, Stella? Or if you want to? I feel like you have to. Great stream, Domm. Thank you. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I'll be getting that wig cap to help me keep the wig on. Even though I kind of like this orientation, though. It's kind of it's got its own personality. It's not really what I'm going for this stream, but I'm getting some ideas maybe for potential streams in the future. We'll see. Let's see. So we got Astroneer tomorrow, and then Thursday we got more Red Dead 1. Definitely come out for that. I'm loving Red Dead. I mean, who doesn't love Red Dead? It's a great game. And then we got Witcher 3 on Friday. So, man, it always feels like it's like after Tuesday's done and you describe the rest of the week, it feels like it's so much shorter when it's only 3 days. That's crazy. I mean, time flies, man. All right, guys. So should we see if we got any friends online we can stream? What do you think? Let's see. Channel. Oh, it looks like Nightwolf's on. Why don't we jump on over into Nightwolf's stream? Why don't we do that? How about we all pile on to Nightwolf? I'm sure he'll love having us in there. He's playing Dodgeball Academia, which I saw him post out in the Discord. It looked kind of interesting, so it'll be cool to check that out. Plus, that's always just fun to hang out. Nightwolf. I have a dentist appointment, so I may be in pain and want to rest. We'll keep you posted. Okay, you got it, Stella. No big deal if you can't play. That's all good. Just want you to know that you're invited, of course. All right, guys. So we're gonna raid Nightwolf. I think I got the raid going. Did I miss out on the raid? Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. We're raiding. We raiding. All right, guys. You guys have a good night. Say hi to Nightwolf, and we will see you tomorrow for some Astro Near. Same time, same place. Have a good night. I love you. All right, we are in Nightwolf stream, and I am now